Hello and welcome back to SwiftOwl7 Gaming. I am SwiftOwl7. We are back in Star Citizen. And we're just doing some hangar management here this morning. This can take some time.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
When we left off yesterday, we were pulling up some ships. We got those all pulled up. Oh, I didn't even mean to pull that up. I wanted to change the skin on it first, but we can send it back down here and change the skin a little bit later on. I should have... I thought there's a ship missing somewhere. There's 1, 2, 3... Okay, I got everything here. I guess our hangars don't come with fire extinguishers at New Babbage. Not safe. Unless somebody snuck in here and stole my fire extinguisher. Which is always possible. Okay. Take one of these with us onto the ship. Look at that. I will need it. We're going to need to go onto the ship to open up all the doors. And I also want to make sure that I know that this is the main side that they give us. I'm going to put this here because the new Babbage hangars, there's also a mirrored terminal on that side. I want to make sure I know which one people spawn in, elevators go to. There's always that one dominant side. So that way when we decorate our hangar today, we can know that. Reg, good morning. A good Kansas morning to you. I hope you're doing well on the East Coast. Just organizing some ships today in our hangar. That takes a little bit of time, so I thought I'd have a nice relaxing morning doing that. Now, in 4.5, I had trouble with this elevator. I'm hoping they fixed it with the updates to this ship. The problem is when the elevator comes down, it doesn't always go back up. Phone call. Oh, the Discord call, maybe. Your inner voice is calling you. I guess I didn't see that. You're in voice. Let me switch over to there. Hello, Reg.
Yeah, you ignored me.
You know, I think I have Discord sounds turned completely off. So unless I see it pop up, I don't know anything about Discord. That's when people message me.
My feelings.
I know, I know.
The heart. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack and die in my chair.
I only respond to people with Polarises and Idrises. Oh boy, let's see here.
My Perseus is gonna show your Polaris something in a minute.
Ooh, oh, is it now? Is it? There's the pool table, guys.
Oh.
We're gonna check that out in just a second. Let me set this down.
Let's see who can kill each other first. And still, I think my 8 against your 4 will definitely make a difference.
Well, I mean, as long as you don't have any gunners, I think that I might win. I have bigger torpedoes.
Yeah, but you have to run all the way down to the torpedo bay to fire them.
No, I don't.
They changed it?
Yeah. So I'll show you here. I don't know if you still have the stream pulled up, but if you go to the bridge...
Yeah, I'm watching.
If you go to the bridge...
I'm giving you a view, bruh. You give me views, I give you.
That's right. I commented on a bunch of your shorts, too. Stupid things. This station right here...
Like I have power.
This back rear station... This back rear station is now the torpedo control. So you only have to move one seat.
That's still kind of garbage.
Let's get this
it's better. I will have to say it is definitely better, but it is definitely not as good as it could have been.
Enjoy the walk.
But I understand the purpose. They really
Right.
want the Polaris to be a multi-person ship.
Yeah, I get it. I think the pilot, at the very least, should have some type of a weapon. I'm not saying that...
Well, you do. You have missiles. You got like 10 missiles.
Yeah, but you have... Exactly, you have like 10 missiles. I think they should have some type of a smaller
like a size
weapon.
3 like I have on my Perseus.
Yeah, something like that, or just something. Because, heck, even the pilot of the Idris has that railgun, or the laser, you know. Good morning, Work.
Good morning, Work release 20!
You got me out here freezing my ass out working on these cars, and I get notifications out there doing shenanigans.
Yeah. Well, I saw Swifty online when I was going in Discord about to send Claudius a message. And then I called him, and he ignored me. And then I was like, oh, no. So I went directly to YouTube, and I was like, oh, streaming. Oh. And then I did, wave. And he was like, good morning. And I was like, good morning to you, and ignoring my phone call. I'm hurt. Oh, dude. How far did you guys get last night?
I think I'm like halfway on the transport, but everything else I got done.
I'm a little further behind. My total is just over 30. I'm just about around 20% on transport, just below 50, probably about 40% on collections, and probably 55 on defense.
We'll knock out more defense and do transport, and then probably get with the moldy one. He probably has more ice, or I can go and try to get some ice today, just stockpile it at my base and just run through those.
I was going to tell you, if you need to do that, just go to Ruins where they sell it. Just go camp out there and then just buy it to your inventory there. And then when we get on tonight, we can just load up the C2 or something.
Oh no, I saw people scalping earlier today on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll take the...
Yeah, pirating has now become a thing size. It seems out of Ruin Station.
There's also another one, I think, for Bexelite or Laranite, or one of the two.
Can you buy that, or does it have to be mine?
Yeah, you can buy that or mine it, either one, but you can buy it. I'll look into it later, and I'll probably hit y'all up when I go to lunch.
Yeah, because I'll stockpile the stuff, so that way we can knock Swifty out, because Swifty is going to show everyone, you know, he got to do his hangar build.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting the hangar all decorated.
See, Swifty, I was watching your stream. I know what you're doing.
Yeah. Hey, that takes a long time to do.
All right, well, I'm going to get back to work. I will hit y'all up later.
Yeah,
We'll
go
catch
make
you
me
later,
that money work.
All right, later.
Have a good day, bro.
You too.
Oh, that was sweet for him to drop in like that.
That was.
Yeah, I used to do that too at my old job. My old job used to suck so bad. I did anything to get out of it. I actually know Work actually enjoys his job though. So, but yeah, my old job I used to hate so bad. If I saw someone on Discord, I would do anything to try to get out of doing work.
Right?
We're like, oh, I gotta talk to my buddy. They were like, why? I was like, oh, you know, I'm in the Army East Forts team. You know, I got it. Well, and I was actually at the time. I was like, I gotta do this conference and stuff. And they're like, okay. That was actually fun when I used to do Army East Sports. They don't have a team for Star Citizen. I mean, no real kind of thing for this yet.
They don't have a team for the Daymar track rally.
You know, we should actually work at doing something.
I'd be totally down. And you know, we have a big enough crew. We can take like an 890 or a couple other ships out for viewing platforms.
Well, our org has gotten so big lately. We are now actually sitting pretty. I think with the amount of people we have.
Oops, I just turned that off. We are. We're doing. There's seems to be always a decent number of people on every night. There's always seems to be enough people to at least mostly crew Idris. Mostly.
Yeah.
Maybe not always, all the time, but.
Well, so I love flying the Idris, and you know I love flying the Idris, but it was really cool to see that the Perseus was actually outdoing the Idris on that mission set. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't. The Perseus was outdoing Idris.
Yes. So.
Yeah. Yesterday, and I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. I wonder too how much because the 600i has some powerful lasers, and that might have helped a little bit too.
Well, no, we were even doing it quick before you showed up.
Okay.
But we just weren't really kind of how do I say this? Weren't like saying it, you know what I mean? But
Sure.
but it was actually doing it quicker than I do have to say, I think it's the fact that the Perseus can get in there quicker than the Idris, because you know the Idris takes a long time to slow down and a long time to speed up. But not only that, you are then dealing with 2 or 1 size 8 weapons and torpedoes, where the Idris, yes, it has the railgun, but you know the railgun you still have to you know, it takes some time to get back up, and then you still have to get a good shot on, where those size 8s, bro, you can just lay 2.
The basketball is pretty cool.
I want a fucking basketball. I don't know why the Polaris got a fucking basketball, and yet the first ship to have a fucking basketball court didn't get a basketball.
I love how bouncy it is.
I don't love the fact that
Oh, it disappeared. Oh, there it
Perseus
is.
doesn't have a basketball, yet it has a basketball court.
Okay, one more shot, guys, then we'll get back to work here.
I think I got ripped off. I'm gonna write my congressman.
This is actually more fun than I thought it was going to be.
Though, I'm thinking later, when me and you have some time, we should play some chess.
Okay.
I want to play you in a game of chess on Star Citizen.
I can play chess pretty decently. I'm not the greatest. I take that back. I'm more like I'm not a beginner, but I'm not gonna.
Well, Hawk beat me.
What ship are we playing on?
Well, I mean, what ship? Well, I know the 890 has it. The fucking Carrack has it. Excuse me, the Carrack has it. Been trying to watch my language a little bit better, because I guess YouTube has some stuff against that. So I got to do a little bit. I mean, I don't know. At least what I heard, because I guess once you get, bro, are you kidding me? It didn't. I stored my Perseus last night. I know for a fact I stored my Perseus. It's making me claim it.
Oh yeah, I hate when it does that. There was a couple times before, and then the last update that did it to me. What really did to me, what really upset me was I would claim it, pull it out, and fly around in it, and I'd go to store it, and it'd say it's destroyed. I'm like, no, it's not. It's sitting right on the daggone pad. It's not destroyed.
Well, I just hate the fact that I'm actually trying. Like, I wanted to do like last patch.
Systems active.
I wanted to do like last patch, where you know I kept my one ship almost the whole entire patch.
That's exactly my goal with my Polaris. I'm spending time to scoop it up and to make it my home base. You know. My goal is for it to last the entire 4.6. So,
Oh. And I'm surprised how busy Port T is. Holy shit.
Trey!
Port
Good
T is
morning.
popping, bro.
Good morning. Okay.
Yo, Trey! What up, 7?
I'm gonna just scooter over this just a little bit.
Can people hear me through your YouTube channel?
He should be
I
able
got
to,
it.
yes.
Oh, okay.
It just probably takes about 20-second delay or something.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Just waiting to
There we go.
get
That's a
back down.
little better.
I gotta finish my Hermes video. Doing the complete in-depth review of the Hermes. Buyer's guide. Show all the ins and outs of the Hermes. The goods, the bads, the uglies, and the minimal greats.
I absolutely love how the Wolf fits in the Polaris. I can park it. There's no front landing gear. I can put it right over my elevator. No problem.
Oh, yeah. Until it blows up.
It's not gonna blow up.
No, because remember I walked in that one time and it had been blown up for some
You know,
odd
that might have been damage from a mission. Other side. There was another ship, like, parked right here.
Welcome overboard, DM. Good afternoon. Ooh, you
There it
must
is.
be in the UK. I can hear Reg, unfortunately.
Good morning,
Damn,
overboard!
Ow, that's right in the fields, bro. Right in the fucking fields. Oh, this dude has an Idris as a tattoo?
I am assuming you are over the pond.
Another problem.
Being it's
Oh,
afternoon
and
for you.
overboard, no problems with being in the UK, bro. We have tons of, we actually
UK.
have some UK brothers in our order. We love the UKers.
Most of my family's in the UK.
Yeah, that does look like an Idris tattoo. He's on a spinner. Oh, no, that's a Kraken, I think. A Kraken tattoo on his neck?
Hey.
Huh.
Let's turn our throttle down a little bit, our limiter. We don't have any accidents. It's still too fast, but okay, this took me a little bit of trial and error last time, but it's not horrible. We can get her in.
Looking up.
I have to go in this way though. Whoops.
Bro, I think you might need a relog.
Me?
Downloaded the game last night. Won't get to play until Monday. Busy with work. Oh, damn, overboard. Well, you know what?
That's cool.
Don't be scared of the O3G crew. We are always looking for more friends and more org mates to have fun with.
Be afraid of Reg. No, that's cool, man. Glad to see more people getting into Star Citizen.
Oh, I guess it is kind of afternoon. Shit. I wasn't paying attention to the time. I thought it was still like 10 a.m.
This is a great org, great crew. I'd be happy to help you out with any of the with any information that you want. Some people like to learn things on their own. Others like, you know, a lot of help. Whatever you want, you will get. Feel free to ask
I thought you won't
also
get to play till Monday though.
in-game chat
really
if you have
cool.
any questions. The community for the most part
And
is
I
pretty
can
good.
tell you, Star Citizen 2026 is going to be a game changer.
It's going to be a big year, especially with when Squadron 42 finally releases. It's going to be a really big year.
Yep.
I just wonder how fast things are going to start rolling into this game, because is it like when 42 comes out, isn't there like a rework for the Idris coming out because they reworked it for that game, but they said they weren't going to release it until 42?
Yeah. From what I remember, yeah, because it wasn't, the Idris actually wasn't supposed to be released
Right.
until.
Like, there's some parts I don't think are actually supposed to be like what they are.
Yeah, it wasn't actually supposed to be released until Spartan 42 came out, but they had gotten into such a playable state that they just go ahead and decided to do it. But I mean, that's also with a lot of these other ships, if you think about it, though. Like, right? Think Polaris, Idris, Carrick, C2.
You're not officially in any org.
Probably not the C2, probably the M2. I'm trying to think of other ones. You know, the whole repair, refuel option, or refuel, rearm option that are.
Why can't I turn on my ships? The ship is most definitely not online. Over 30s gaming. So,
with hangers.
what's the? How do you search for the org on the website? Is it O3G?
Probably just type in O3G and it will probably show up.
Okay. O3G is, I think, the org on the website.
If not, I got you. I'll put it in your chat.
Excellent. Oh, let's slow this one down too. So left alt and scroll back our little red dot there. There we go. And I like to park this one this way. That way our ramp comes down. Oh man, I'm so bad at flying in this mode. But slow and steady wins the race. Perfect. And you know what?
There you go. Linked it in your chat.
Okay.
Yep, we are always looking for new org mates.
You could probably
We
even
have
fit
a lot. We have a
more.
lot of org mates so far. Actually, let me actually look at
One of these over here. Just have to get it under that tail, and then one more wolf facing this way. I bet you
And
could
we
do
are
that.
currently at 28 members strong, with Adrian Gray as our latest member. And then we have Hawk. Well, so Adrian Gray is our latest recruit, along with Suck Your Mom's Tits.
Okay. People get creative
Demon
with their
Daddy.
usernames.
Yep, and Big Butthole. Oh my God. Our new recruits to the
Overboard
organization,
9/11.
As well as our new member is
Okay, that's great.
good old
We could use some
Citizen
support
Hobbs,
types.
is an official member to the O3G. My game name is Overboard. Typically play support in games. I already have a something ready. I got the big old heart on the phone.
What do I have in my
already have
armory?
cutlass ready. Nice. Okay. Well, we don't have much support, so you definitely would have a role in our org. Right now, our org, we have a flight specialist. Once he comes back, a good old throw out to the Toasted Tea. Game name is, let me find, Kuro Nico Sama. He is our I think that's Toasted Tea. Oh no, Toasted Tea is actually his thing. Excuse me. Toasted Tea, he's our flight specialist. And then we have our kind of hauling specialist, which would be work release. That's where he's going to be over there, kind of in that maintenance thing. And then we have our fleet commander Hawk. He is definitely,
He has all the big ships.
a really good guy. And then we have our YouTube specialists, me and Swift Owl 7 Gaming, Over 30s Gaming and Swift Owl 7 Gaming, and we are kind of all in about roles. And then we have another highly profiled guy, Exiled. He is really good at the hauling maintenance portion, well, hauling and mining portion of Star Citizen. Very knowledgeable guy in that. And then let's see here. We have a couple other people who haven't been on in a while. They do really good too when they're playing. And then Adrian Gray, he is our information broker of the organization. Commander Hobbs is our Citizen Hobbs. He's going to be our treasurer. And then we have another guy who is new to the org, and he's the moldy one. He is our, I guess you could say, our diplomat between us and, let's see here, what group is that? Us and Rowan's Roughnecks.
I am from Kansas.
All from the state. Yes, Swift Owl. He's currently. Where do you live?
I'm in Kansas. I just moved here about 3 years ago from the East Coast. So.
He's in Kansas
So
City, Utah.
So I'm in Central Time Zone.
Yep, all the way up there in the top of the United States. You know, he's right there near Canada.
I am not near Canada, man. I am in the middle. I am central. There is a dot that connects everything. I get 110-degree summer days that are normal. I have no trees, no water, and no hills.
What's wrong with you?
I can see 15 miles away, and I pass farms on the way to Walmart that have 100,000 cattle in those farms. If you eat a McDonald's hamburger from McDonald's, it came from where I live. Where I live, we process 100,000 head of cattle a day. There we go. I'm off my tangent now.
Say, are you retarded? Do you not know what the United States is? Oh! I also forgot one of our other big
I
big
might have
players
these mixed up.
is
Don't want that.
Dark Star.
Yeah, I totally have these mixed up.
I would actually consider Dark Star almost a weapons expert. I'll tell you what, you put him on a turret, he knows how to beam. He front turret of a ship, guy's golden. I mean, just straight golden. And so, you know, yeah, Overboard, you play with us, you will definitely find your niche in what you really enjoy doing, and you will have a fun time playing with us. I can guarantee that.
It's
I've never played WoW or any games like it.
definitely a fun time.
This is new for me. I understand it's cool and find a good group. I definitely could use some help getting my feet wet. Oh, bro, you're in the right place.
This is a good org for that.
Here, send me a DM in Discord.
So
you
Regimus.
can search my name. I'm like the only one that kind of looks like
That's
that.
his name.
It's not really made up, but kind of made up. It's supposed to be, I think. What is the dead language? Everyone says it's the dead language.
Is there anything I need to throw into these ammo-wise? I don't have ammo stored up yet. What was that?
What is the dead language that people like study in high school?
Latin.
Latin. Okay. Regimus. You change out the I for you, and it's Regimus, and it is actually supposed to stand for radioactive. Discord? Yes, in Discord. In Discord, just add me as a friend in Discord, and I will give you a Discord invite. You apply to the org and everything. We're more than glad to have you over here. That goes for anyone currently watching Swift Owl 7 Gaming. You want some good peeps to have fun with, you go ahead. I'm there. My Discord is really locked down, so it's not because of any in particular people, but my Discord manager, he likes to have full control, and you know, I understand why. We did get griefed once, and luckily we were able to get that situation handled, and ever since then, you know, he doesn't like our Discord to be out there, so he holds a pretty tight rein on who can invite and who can't invite, so that way the code never goes out there. Like, I can't even, if I wanted to invite people on stream, I can't even throw you a code inside of
Stay.
I have to actually invite you.
Okay, we're gonna use these boxes, one for
alright.
ammo, one for medical.
But yeah, and I have to iterate overboard. Star Citizen is not WoW. I can't express that enough. Is it like WoW? I mean, it's an MMO, but I mean, that's still comparing like a cherry to a fucking apple. Freaking apple. Like a cherry to an apple. How do you get that new medic gear? Is it possible for new players to get? Heck yeah, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You come in this upcoming week, as long as the event is still active, we can easily help you try to get that gear. It's not hard. I actually suggest everyone who's currently watching, if you haven't started playing Star Citizen, this is the time to get in. Anytime that Robert Space Industries or Star Citizens have events like this, even if you only play on an irregular basis, this is when you should come back and play. Because not only does it give them good data on how this stuff works, it also allows you, once Star Citizen goes to full release, which I'm expecting maybe 2 years, I'm thinking maybe 2027, 2028, especially with the way things are going in their development phases. People will be like, oh, you know, it's already been in development for 12 years. And I'm like, well, they had to literally invent the engine to run this game. So, I mean, it's come a long ways. But coming back to it, doing these events puts stuff in your hangar for permanence. So when the game does release to 1.0, you have a huge starting block over everyone else who's going to be like, oh my god, Star Citizen actual release? Oh, let me go try it out. Let me go play this. And they're going to come in and have no gear, no equipment, no nothing. Do you need to buy the expensive ships? No.
No.
Plain and simple.
I have an addiction.
Not
I have an addiction to expensive ships, and my addiction is going to grow pretty soon. But no, you can pretty easily earn ships and get ships with credits. Sorry, Red.
Yes. No, you're good, bro. Swift is on another level of ship addictions. Unlike our fleet commander, he's on another level of that addiction. But that's the reason he is our actual fleet commander. You can play this game for $45. You get in or you get some friends and you just bum rides and have fun.
And use one of our referral codes too. It helps you. It helps us.
Yep. Yeah, the referral codes. I think Swift.
I have it in my description.
You don't have yours?
It's in my description.
So go and use that. It gives you on release. It gives you an extra 50,000 credits. I think it gives you also another bonus as well. Using a referral code. I can't remember all of it, but he probably has it listed. I ordered a pair of Alpha Primes, so maybe they'll arrive before 2027.
I love how that folds away. Okay. Sorry, I had to see how that worked.
There's an Alpha Prime. So, yeah. Bro, you say Alpha Prime, I think Transformers. Like, just being honest. Like, I'm thinking of the Primes, you know? Optimus. I heard they take their time. I have no idea what you're talking about. See, this isn't bad.
I'm not familiar what Alpha Prime is, but that's.
And I probably just got kicked out of Star Citizen because I wasn't paying fucking attention.
So I've been playing Star Citizen since 2017, and
Sorry about that, Swifty. I hope I wasn't taking over your stream.
No, you're good. Yeah, friend request. I got a random. Do you know a Sky Narc? Sent me a friend request. I'll accept it. What's the worst that can happen?
I mean, the worst that happens is he stream snipes you and just irritates you for about, 30 minutes to an hour. Oh, Verpal flight sticks. Oh yeah, Verpal do take some time to get, but if they're available currently in their stock room in Montana, no, not Montana, somewhere actually out near Missouri. I think their stock room is in Missouri, because when Swift says he's from Kansas, I just think it's the city from 2 states, because the city is separated by 2 states. But I think their main showroom is.
What's up,
bud?
Hey, if you're watching, Sky, I'll do a party invite, but I'm kind of in my hangar for a little while. I'm probably gonna be in my hangar for a good while.
You know, and anyone else watching, you know, you need some interaction. Don't be afraid to talk. We're here.
Okay, what else do we
answering
need?
questions on Star Citizen as well.
A lot more,
especially something we're passionate about. And this is a game that once you start playing, you get very passionate about, because just
and
the
then
scope of
I do
this
need to buy
game is
ammo.
just astronomical.
That weapon. So this goes back in my hangar. So
Or you become addicted to ships like Swift Owl 7.
Yeah, I got problems, man. I got major addiction problems.
I mean, I kind of do. Like, I want, but then my wife says no.
So I told you I was thinking about that Dominus pack. I actually might get the 15,000 pack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet, but that'll give you a lot of capital ships.
Oh, okay. Fleet Commander number 2.
Yeah, I always say I'm too poor to do a giveaway on the channel.
No, it's not about that. It's you know, you got to think. Yeah, you're doing stuff for the thing.
Okay, we need to store
you guys
this.
want, you know, how about this? We'll make a trade-off. You go to Swift Owl 7 for interactivity. You go to O3G for your giveaways. I'll stay poor while he gets all the
Yeah, over 3 gaming. They'll teach you how to start from a noob account.
Well, when we do free giveaways, Over 30s Gaming will be doing a giveaway this weekend, Saturday, 10 p.m. EST.
I want to grab our golf cart.
This mask and the red one. I'm not sure.
I also need to change that skin.
Azrael helmet.
Regimus is spelled R-E-G-A-M-I-S.
Yes, so Regimus like that, but that's not how my tagger is spelled. My tag is actually spelled with an I instead of a U.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
The other account I don't use, the U account. I was trying to change my name when I found out that I had screwed it up way back in 2004. But I decided, since everyone kind of knew me by that, I just kept it with I. Left it like that. But yeah, Swift Owl 7 Gaming and O3G are definitely partners in crimes.
Yeah, his is the same in Discord too. I'm pretty sure about that.
Get that right, bud.
I really wish they would take an update and just rework hangars just a little bit, where you can call vehicles on the sides, you know, like ground vehicles and things.
Oh yeah. In Discord, yeah, Overboard. That's my name in Discord with the I. Then you can talk to girls with me.
I'll let brother Chris know at the next family picnic.
Yeah, you do, because brother Chris, he needs to start doing some a little bit better work there, Swift.
I know. I tell him every year.
So, where's the music today, bro? What's going on?
Music. Let's see. What do we got?
You got some like jazzy jazz going on, something in the background.
Okay, I actually am still going to need this here. And shipping some of that on the ship, but I'm gonna start decorating the hangar a little bit, guys. Oh, I'm not talking. I just back to something here.
I think I got everything fixed now.
Okay, we're gonna see what stuff we can pull up because we've been having trouble with some items. I doubt that we can pull up some items.
I do like
they fixed it.
Swift. I do have to say I do like the new engineer panel with the 3D view.
Oh yeah, I love the engineer panel. I wish they had a I get why it's not on the bridge of most ships, but I think they need a security panel on the bridge of every ship that you can go in and lock down your doors if you get boarded.
Ooh, yeah, or like an emergency switch on the bridge where
That
you
just
can
locks
do auto
off.
lockdown.
Yeah. And I feel like the captain, I think there was something, wasn't there supposed to be players have, and maybe it's going to be in the social update, but players have different levels of authority on a ship to go certain places? Oh, we froze. We want this button here, and we want to grab
I
our
just saved my stuff and reset.
pairs. Grab that table. That table's a little weird. It doesn't like to always stay where I put it. It's a poster. Grab our bed, chair, table. This table is really finicky. I don't usually use it because then that one doesn't match the theme here. We'll grab this. The DM in my name on YouTube is for Dungeon Master. Okay. Overboard is related to how I go overboard with everything. So my username, SwiftOwl, was always my username. I really like the idea that an owl is the only bird that can fly silently. Their wings don't make any sound. And so that's where my username comes from. The 7 was because I used to play Minecraft back in the day, and Mojang and their infinite wisdom decided to lock me out of my account.
Yeah,
when
overboard.
they did
I'll get you in, man.
when they did the
We'll
switch
be able
over.
to play on
So
Monday,
the
bro.
7's the little salute symbol. 7 is a salute symbol. Grab my couch. I don't need that chair right now. This will
Maybe I'm
go.
not knowing exactly how
One
to
of
do
these
this.
banners goes and one doesn't, and I don't know why. Oh, that actually went. Okay, wow. They both went. Maybe they did do some fixing. Got my throne back. I'm happy about that. This wouldn't go last time. It's going. Dude, I think they fixed hanger items for large furniture things that we've had. It's not giving me any errors right now.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Shit. You gotta come down and check that out. That would be kind of cool.
I can put my jukebox on there, which I've never been able to do before. My shelf. I got my display shelf on there. We'll grab this in a minute, because that has a whole bunch of little stuff that goes with it. Pretty impressed here. Okay, let's move that before we glitch. We're just going to stay in the screen. I don't want to lose anything. Okay, we're going to stay in the screen until it's done transferring. I have a little YouTube channel for DMing stuff. I like miniatures and terrain. I haven't made anything in years. I'm
Well,
all
at least
about
I can
fully
open up the
painted
hangar today
terrain
without having to
on
hit
tabletop.
F,
Nothing like
whatever
in-person
10 or
gameplay.
whatever it is.
No, that's
I
really
have
cool.
a little YouTube channel for DM
That is super cool.
stuff, like miniatures and terrain. I haven't made anything in years.
Oh, this is
I'm
the
about
first time I've ever
fully
seen this. We've never been able to pull this up out of our
Oh, that
elevators.
sounds really cool.
That's so cool.
Bro, I'm about to
Our
start
jukebox.
3D printing Star Citizen ships. I saw a dude do this epic terrain. I can't remember his YouTube channel. He did it for the Rambler. Oh my god, it looks fantastic. I want it.
Yeah, I was able to pull up my jukebox, my liquor shelves, and everything.
Oh my gosh, dude.
This is the first time
I'm
I've
about to
seen
buy
some
it.
of this stuff.
Yeah, I'm about to pull up. I'm about to buy my jukebox.
Hey, fellow
Yeah.
YouTuber, when are you gonna buy me my piano?
Bro. Oh, bro. Squeeze me? When are you gonna buy me my piano? Fuck. How much that piano fucking costs, bro? Like, that is
Like
the
a
one thing I'm
1,000
upset about.
USD, right?
Yeah. How much?
Isn't it like 1,000 USD in the hangar stores?
Yeah, because it was only offered during the initial push of the Constellation Phoenix.
I think anyone who's
And,
pledged for 890 should get a piano. That just makes sense in my mind.
Hawk Hawk I think used to have it. I don't know if he still has it, but he used to have it. I don't know if when he changed his pack, if he lost it or not, but he used to have the piano. So jealous. I love that piano. I love having
Looking
it
for
playing.
files for ships. That's cool.
Oh my god, I've been looking for. Man, I can't read his chat.
I don't know if we're gonna pull that one out.
I have been looking for files for.
I don't have the
ships.
patience
I
to
have
do
Dan
models and
used to say I'm
miniatures.
printing in color.
I would love
Oh,
to
nice.
do that.
Thingiverse, bro. Thingiverse.
I thought about doing that with
or
Star
you can
Trek
actually
ships.
buy the officially licensed 3D printed ones from. You can find them on the Star Citizen website.
Okay, this was just a marker, so we knew that this was the hide that we wanted to decorate. So this right here. So I get a little anal when I do my hangar decorations. So everything has to be just perfect. Oh, it looked like it snapped, didn't it? Right there. Oh, oh. Okay. That's good enough. I'm happy with that. This was our freight elevator, wasn't so far away.
All right, awesome.
Okay. I'll check that out when I get into the Discord
There's a lot
overlay.
of people waiting at Microtech in queue. Holy shit.
Port Tressler's always... Oh, are you talking about new map?
Yeah, new BB.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Usually that's not so bad, but Port Tressler is always bad in my opinion, trying to get into it.
Yeah, I'm in a wait queue. Oh, that dude just got his ship crunched by the doors. Oh, yep, he's blown up.
There's a couple
See,
people
this is
on.
also why I hated buying the 890 jump.
Are you in our party?
Because now I
don't
literally
have party
only
lead,
have
so I
1,
can't
2,
let people on,
3,
I don't
4,
think.
5, 6 options of fucking hangers when I used to have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 options. Like almost twice as many options for a fucking hanger. I want to be
Maybe
able to
just
put it
work
on
text
890
real
jump.
fast.
I'm not like Swifty. I don't have aspirations for the extremely big ass fucking ships. None, so whatever. I like my large ships. My favorite ship is the Carrack. Swifty, what is your favorite ship?
One moment. Let me reply to this work text real fast. It won't take you more than 30 seconds.
Oh no, you're good, brother. Gotta be able to buy those ships. Fuck.
Yeah. I'm
I
on
was about to say, you
call
got to be able to buy
24/7.
those
So
ships. Well, yeah, you got to be able to buy those ships.
that's right.
What's your favorite ship?
My favorite that I own, or that's just in the game.
Let's go in the game.
That has been released or not released.
Jesus. So, all right. First, let's go currently owned. Let's go that way first.
I would say probably the Polaris as of right now. I think it will change to probably my 600i Expedition or my Touring when the interior changes.
Oh, I like that answer a lot. Okay, I like that answer a lot. What about not currently released?
Not currently released. They have a ship, and I don't know the name of it. That is going to be a capital, but it's smaller than, I think it's smaller than the IDI, but it's like a battleship type thing. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Smaller than the IDI.
I have to actually go to the store page and look to see what it's called.
Yeah, because the battleship smaller than the IDI, I thought, was the Perseus.
Let me go to the store page real fast.
I didn't think there was one in between the Perseus and the IDI. I could be wrong.
I was looking at it on that 15,000 pack, which I can't pronounce the name of.
Kraken.
It might have been the Kraken. That's
Not really a combat ship, though.
Well, there's one that is on that pack. Let me look at that pack real fast. Okay, when I'm in the internet, I know my sound disappears, so let me give you guys some music. The Praetorian pack.
Just got random components just laying out on my fucking floor. Oh my god, that's hilarious as shit.
It actually might be... Actually, I think it is going to be the Kraken. I know that's not what I had said a minute ago. I'm going to say I'm looking forward to that coming out.
Yeah, because the only one I could think of was the Kraken because of the fact of it's the only other ship that is still a capital ship, but kind of the same size, if not a little bit smaller than the IDI. And other than that, I don't think there really is one except for the Merchant Memorandum. That's not a combat ship.
I mean, I would say Javelin because that's in that pack, but I don't know how often that realistically taking the Javelin out would happen because it's so huge.
The Javelin is kind of like an intermediate space station is what I consider it.
Yes.
I consider it like a base because it has a hangar that can hold medium ships, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm kind of wanting to use this as a room divider, kind of, sort of.
Bro, you don't need... So for the current resource drive, you don't need big cargo ships overboard. A Zeus is big enough, and I don't even know how much... No, actually, I can tell you. I own a Zeus.
In Overboard, one of my favorite things to do is cargo running, so we can definitely take one of my big ships and load it up for you when you do big cargo missions. I have no problem doing that.
Cargo? That's hard to believe. The Zeus can hold 128 cargo, but one of our org members last night, he was doing it, and I swear he was only hauling about, I would say, 28 cargo, I would think, when he was doing the missions from back and forth. Holy shit, it is standing in front of you. Wow, bro. What?
Are you looking at the shelf?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool, that display shelf?
Bro, I'm getting in there and getting this shit up now.
I can't wait to get the liquor cabinet up to see what it looks like. I haven't pulled it up yet. But I think that hangs on a wall.
If you can actually pull this shit up, I'm about to fucking be on the subscriber store. Purchase.
I own everything on the subscriber store. I've been that long.
Some words for you, but I will keep them to myself.
I'm happy with that. So we got a little display or a little break, like a wall, right? I might end up moving that. Actually, I don't know. Figure that out. Due time.
Damn.
I was afraid to pull everything up in one go. I just grabbed a bunch of little stuff and some big stuff. But I got my jukebox I'm getting ready to grab now. I don't even know if the jukebox works. We're going to find out in a minute.
Oh, bro, you know what? Oh my gosh, the F8C lightning banner fit. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's in here now. I can't grab my jukebox with my tractor. I can't grab the jukebox with the tractor beam, though. So that might be problematic. I was a subscriber wondering what the subscriber thing was about. So the subscriber thing is they will give you, depending on the level, there's 2 levels of subscribers, and I am the Centurion, I think, which is the more expensive one.
What the hell?
I get 2 free things.
The change that they did in
I get 2 free things
in
a
the
month.
long-term persistence.
And then
Must have fixed everything.
early access. You get early access to updates. You're in wave 1 of the PTU, and occasionally there's a couple other perks too. But those are the big ones. Those are what people get it for. And subscriber money that you spend does count towards eventually your concierge. So you can look forward to that counting if you're looking to climb up levels, as I am looking to climb up.
Oh my gosh, bro, yes.
I'm gonna switch to our smaller
I'm telling
tractor.
you, I think the change they did in long-term persistence has changed everything, my man. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful, bro.
Are you on my server?
Awesome. Yeah, I'm on your server.
You should start a party. Sky, I know I'm in your party, and this is gonna kick me out of it. I do apologize,
Get this flag up.
but I have to go with my org leader. That is critically important for me.
So if you are currently watching and you play Star Citizen, you can pull up all your shit. Oh my god. It is awesome. Now this is what I'm talking about. Things, you know, a game's still in development, and when they do stuff like this, it just changes how you currently believe things are currently working in Star Citizen. And you know, you think, hey, they're not really putting any effort forth, and then you see instances like this, and it changes your whole mind on the amount of work they're probably putting into this game in all reality.
Sky, if you're watching, I can't join your party. I'm so sorry. I'm going with my org leader, Reg.
All right, so you do got to be careful when pulling certain things up. I'm about to lose one of my statues, I think. Oh. You should pull them up in not all at once, and pull them up in batches.
Small groups, yeah, small groups. Even the group I got is a little too big.
Yeah, I think I lost one of my statues. Let's purchase another one. I wanted another one anyways. Because so yes, they have fixed it, but I think what has happened is they still haven't gotten the collision ratios in effect, and that just means base building is a lot more coming soon.
I can move everything but the jukebox, and that was one of the first things they've added to the game. So it makes sense that the tractor beam's not working on it. But
Yep, I just lost my snake. My snake went into the thing. I lost it because it collided with another item. So that kind of sucked. I lost my Yermondi snake. However,
That
you know,
does.
I'll get it back. I'll get it back. Still kind of sucks I lost it. With the subscriber thing, yeah, you get the items that they offer for that kind of like time period. As you can see, these are like the subscriber things, and then you get a store, and inside the store, you get offered. You can purchase this stuff as well. Which is kind of cool. So, like, if I want some more little suns, like, it's not in this case at the moment, but
these
this
signs are so
radioactive
hard to
sun,
place.
I can actually purchase more of them if I want. Now, when base building becomes more of an item, these will be, I would say, more of a valued. I keep on forgetting. I'm talking on your stream. But yeah, so the thing Swift currently has in his hand, some of these items you can't get anymore unless if you were present during the event. However, when base building comes out, it will change how people really show.
I have no
I guess
clue what the
almost how long
controversy
they've been
is.
Star Citizen. Or you can buy some of the stuff in the subscriber store. If you
Something
are a
is
subscriber
incoming
to
and it's
Star
an
Citizen.
accept or decline. I have no clue what's
Which if you are
incoming,
not,
so
I suggest you being a subscriber. It's $20 a month.
I really
but,
don't
mean,
know.
You can cancel anytime, and it doesn't really. It's not like a detriment. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, the only thing if you cancel is you cancel your count as how long you've been a subscriber of that level. So like if you're a subscriber of a certain level for a year, they'll give you like a 10% discount coupon for like a ship or something. But then that coupon is limited, like it's either 10% or so much in value. I think it's $100
20. Yeah, it's 20% or $100.
or 20%.
Yeah.
And occasionally they will throw something for kicks and giggles out there to subscribers. And they'll do that for concierge too.
Yeah, so for one of the kicks and giggles ones they did was, what was it, last year? They gave away Squadron 42 to everyone who was a subscriber. Oh my gosh, I can't get the GRX prototype to lock on the ground. It's irritating me.
Don't despawn, okay. I mean to bump my couch.
King Worm.
Oh, I think we lost the vase, but we can buy another one in game, so I'm not too worried about that. That's exactly what I was worried about, was things despawning. I lost my first item, but I can buy it back in game, so I'm not too worried.
Yeah, the snake is the only one I'm a little irritated by. Now that I know I can pull it back out, I probably might just buy another one for the meantime. I wanted two of them anyways.
They must have been watching our stream when we were at Wicklow together.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man, okay, that's not going to go there, because that can be bumped. Do this, right?
But yeah, check out the subscriber store. Go and buy the stuff. Start decorating it. Long-term persistence changes has now changed the game. And as you guys saw, I could pull up anything that was currently in my hangar, which was fantastic. Stop bouncing. Now, is it going to happen the way you want it to happen, as you just saw? No. But still, epically.
And that'll probably move eventually too. We're just trying to get everything over here so we can kind of design the perfect layout. I really don't like new Babbage hangars for just decorating. For this reason that they are a little difficult to come up with a good design idea. Pyro has the cage, which you can do cool and weird stuff to, and Levski's a pretty decent area to decorate with their design. Did they just reveal 4.7 update stuff? I think Tomato has put 4.7 update stuff out, hasn't he? As far as what's coming. I think I just saw a video this morning, but I didn't watch the whole thing. Space Tomato is his channel.
I think the 4.7 is the new. But yeah, but 4.7 is so far away.
Yeah. Well, that was the comment. Did they just reveal 4.7 update stuff?
Yeah, 4.7 is let's see here, February, April.
I know where this is going.
Because they changed the way they did patches. They're no longer every month, they're now every 2 months. Big patches will be every 2 months, and then there will be small patches in between the large patches.
Which I really like that. One, big packages are going to be a lot bigger. And two, I don't have to decorate my hangar as much.
Can't get something fucking sick.
Because you guys can see how long this freaking takes. It takes a fair minute to decorate your hangar. And yes, you can decorate your ships with this stuff. You can. I don't decorate my ships with anything that I can lose, though. In other words, if my ship gets blown up, I don't put in it, other than posters, I don't put in it, like, this couch you can buy at New Babbage or at any of the Calto terminals. So this
can't
is something...
wait until the stuff is lockable like it is on that.
Oh, for real.
That will make the ship really nice. Because it is somewhat lockable, but it's not hard lock. It's still bouncing.
It's gotten better, but yeah. Some things have gotten better, some things still need some major work.
Well, because my Valcar specimen is, I had it locked at first. No problem. But now I can't get it to lock. And it was impossible. Sun locked. Shit. I'm just glad the flags finally came up. Oh my gosh.
Don't fall through. Okay, good. This plant is my favorite item that I own. Minus the liquor cabinet, if I can get the liquor cabinet. I'm gonna be careful with. Don't do it. Okay, we're gonna go grab our plant. No. You're not allowed to fall. We don't do that. You sit there and be good.
I actually need to buy a bed now. Fuck.
And there's only one bed. I know what bed you're getting. I also purchased and downloaded Voice Attack. Got a whole bunch of text coming in. I'm gonna mute those. I don't actually use Voice Attack. You'll have to tell me how that goes because I'm very interested. I do use a sound a voice. What do I use? It's called. I use Voice Mod version 3, and that's where I play all my music. I have several windows, so all my songs I download from another program that I use. That I'm allowed to use these on YouTube, and then I also have like all my red alerts and whatever it might be. So I use Voice Mod for that, and I cut all my sounds from different videos and the internet. I've never had any trouble with copyright on that, so I think because it's just so short. But I did think about getting voice attacks. That is, and I could probably run it with this mod, with voice mod. But I'm not 100% sure how that all works. So, because most people are going to get off of these elevators right here, right? No one ever gets off. Well, it does take you to that side occasionally. So we need to do some decoration on that side too. Which you'll see our display case. I wish there was a separate little area for our bed, but that will work for right now. Seems like, Overboard, you're getting really excited for joining Star Citizen's community. I'm pretty excited to have you. I can't wait to talk to you on Discord. It's going to be a lot of fun. We really have... So my role, Reg said that I'm kind of an all-around guy. And that's true. I'll do just about anything. I'm very happy-go-lucky. If the captain or Reg tells me to do something, I will do it. My favorite jobs are piloting and engineering. I'd say even doing engineering work is above that, but there's not a whole lot of that, usually. I mean, unless your ship gets hit really hard. But I don't really care for turret fighting. I don't like manning turrets. I'm pretty daggone good at PvE, PvP, as far as on ground. So I love sniping. I am a sniper. I'm pretty daggone good without sights on a sniper. Pretty good in real life with weapons. So that's kind of what I like to do. I kind of like to also fly support ships. So if they have the IDI out and I'm not already on board, I'll just grab my own ship until it blows up, and then I'll join them. I'll fly over to their ship, EVA out. Okay, let's grab... This other stuff is all stuff I can buy again if it goes badly. So I'm going to grab this stuff and just kind of chuck it over. These little end tables are horrible. I'm hoping that they've kind of fixed them a little bit. They kind of like to dance around. Those are the ones that dance. The big, long conference table that we sent over dance around too. These beanbag chairs dance a little bit. Usually they dance when you move your hanger up and down. I don't know why that is, but... or there's a reason to it. Got the bed on the other side. I think having the conference table on this side might be... Well, I want people to see that sign when they get off the elevator, so maybe even doing the conference table. Yeah, maybe even doing it right here is not a horrible idea. A little weird next to the bed. That might get moved eventually. Let's at least line it up. I don't know if I like that there. We'll figure that out in a moment. Grab this chair. Oh, that's not a chair. Not knock over our sign. That would be preferable. Grab this. We'll send this chair. We'll do a little conversation pit over here. Hey. Stop spinning. Grab that table. It's always best, just, you know, feel free to, if you're doing this, place it down and then move it again as you need to. And actually, that was pretty daggone close. Move it again as you need to. Because believe me, you will. You will need to. There we go. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That table can move over a little bit more. I also purchased and down. Somebody said something. Let me see. It didn't pop up on my screen. The only thing I'm worried about is getting used to flying with a controller keyboard before your sticks get here. So I do use a mouse and keyboard in this game. I love it. I have tried to use my controllers, but my controllers, so I have the Airbus Captain's Edition throttle quadrant and the stick, and it seems like my controllers do not work very well. But I don't have dual sticks. I got that throttle quadrant and all those switches, and that caused me so much grief. I went back to keyboard and mouse, and I'm pretty daggone good with keyboard and mouse, so I thought I'd just stick with it. I'm not saying you won't have a different... I hope you have a better experience than I did with that. That was just my experience. Hey, I think... Get this one over here. Better. We need something in this corner right here. I just moved that couch by accident. I didn't mean to do that. Let's move that back over. There we go. Grab these last two, and we're ready to bring up our second and probably our last batch of furniture. Come on. Okay, let's grab our big one. Oh, this one you turn on? I don't want the table, I want the chair. Thank you. We'll move this one. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this one right over here. Right now. Just a little side seating area. And this table. Next to our throne might be a good spot for it. The little multi-tool, I find it's just easier to do things when you're really close as far as fine-tuning furniture. So that's why I keep switching back to it. It's going to need fine-tuned a little bit more, isn't it? Come on. Rotate for me. There we go. Too far. It's right there. Right there. That table doesn't look super great right there. Let's try putting this table maybe right here. Kind of like a little end table. That'll work for right now. I can figure out what I want to do with it. Man, did that move again? I feel like this keeps moving by itself, wanting to be off angle ever so slightly. Put forward a little bit. Don't rotate. It's still off angle, but it's off angle the other way. So I'm hoping that when it goes off angle by itself, it will be a lot better. I've never used a controller overboard for any play. Let's see what we got. So this I couldn't pull out. Let's send that back down. Internal air. Oh no. Send it down. Don't pull out the jukebox. This is a warning. Don't do it. It is permanently stuck on my elevator, and I cannot lower my elevator while it's there, and I can't pull it off the elevator. We're going to have to use our other elevator. We are down one elevator in this hangar, and that's not good. just want to... Greg, I'm trying to glitch it to go down, maybe. No. Shucks. That's no good. Very muchly no good. We're gonna run over to the other elevator. It's far way away. That's not good. Because if I pull something up and mess up this elevator, like our liquor cabinet or whatnot, we're really gonna be in trouble. I won't have any elevators for 4.6 for our new BAB, which is not a good thing. I'll have to use one of the org's elevators. I want to grab, this table does not look good in this hangar, so that's why I didn't pull that up. We're going to be pulling this other stuff up, but this is all little stuff that we can pull up at the personal terminal. So we won't be grabbing that here, but we will be decorating with it, so don't worry. I want to grab this. That does go. Wow. These little things I can grab again from that personal terminal. There should be a liquor cabinet somewhere here. Okay, the liquor cabinet does not go. Fair enough, fair enough. So this table will be the last thing that we need to pull up. And I know it will be pulled up. Done it before. So we do have one elevator available for cargo. Then we messed up our other elevator, which is not good. Put that right there. So if you're tuning into the channel, our org is O3G on the website. If you search Over 30s Gaming, Regimus is the org leader, and his channel is Over 30s Gaming YouTube channel. They are doing a giveaway, I think, on Saturday, so you'll want to check out their channel for how to enter that giveaway. And we do a lot of collabing. I just made a helicopter, guys. Did you see that spinning? We do a lot of collabing together on our streams, and we're trying to work on figuring out how to do a dual stream together. So make sure you like and subscribe to our channel and to his channel. Of course, I hit the throne that we spent all that time fixing. I would do something like that. Come here. You are going to go over here. Has a little display for everyone who comes up the elevator. You gotta rotate that way and rotate that way. Whoops. Do I want you right here? Actually, I might even put this even back in the corner. Or what about right in the middle? Like, regardless of what elevator you come out on, you're gonna see this. That might be good. I can get this to rotate and sit down. Let go of you, reposition ourselves, pick you up, and then rotate that way. You are taller than I remember you being. But doing the jig, let's get you all even with this pillar here. Okay. Now we can start working on smaller things. Let's fix our throne again. Yeah, we're gonna fix it by shooting it. One of these. There we go. And we'll get some end tables and stuff for that eventually. So that is pretty cool. Let's grab now some other stuff. We are gonna grab other, and we're gonna grab all of our cargo pillows. We'll just throw those onto the ground, and then we'll be able to grab them with the tractor beam. I like to use these as small little end tables and footstools. So this is going to go right over here. Place. Put a couple over here. So it looks good. It's the little details that makes your hangar, guys. These little things are important. Don't just grab the big things. These little things add so much character to hangars. Some people don't decorate their hangars. Actually, most people don't. You gotta decorate your hangars, guys. It's like the law of Star Citizen. I love this. This is my favorite thing to do. Okay, let's grab some more stuff. One of my favorite items are the badges. Not these, but the actual plaque. This right here. So we're going to grab that to put out there. These, can I put this in my inventory? I can now. So we're going to grab all these. Place. You used to not be able to put these in your inventory, so this is really, well. Got one more, I think. Well, maybe this one. So let's place those glass globes. They should have plants in them. I'm going to place them on this table is where they go. So, right click. I can only drop item. I couldn't carry it, so that's interesting. And it didn't drop, did it? Okay, so these might still be bugged then. Can I put you on the ground? No. Okay, those are still bugged, so we can't use those. That's unfortunate. We'll put all those away. That was the same problem.
Look at this bitch! Yeah.
Reg is back. Welcome back.
You know, like it's Britney, bitch.
We're gonna carry this.
Everyone watching Swift Owl Gaming, don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe for some of your Star Citizen needs. It's a great channel, and he is a great content creator.
See how those tables dance? That's why I don't like those tables.
We are on our way over to Swift Owl 7 Gaming's hangar. Oh, it's only like 2 minutes away from me. Nah. Yeah.
That won't dance on there. Some of these tables, they just dance a little bit too much when you put stuff on them.
Do you have a rover, an MTC parked on one end of your hangar?
I do not. Oh, yeah, I do. I do. Did it bring you over on that side? I really thought I'd bring everyone over on this side, so I've only decorated this side.
Well, so I have an MTC parked over here as well, so I thought I was in my own fucking hangar.
Yeah, no, I got that little gray cat. You may actually even bring it over if you want.
Okay. I was about to say I'm walking straight down the middle, so don't bring anything up.
Well.
Well, now I'm gonna have a vehicle, so now it'll be kind of fun, probably. I'll be dancing with death.
It's a bright light. Where's he at? Wait, I don't
Bro, are
know.
you
I don't
serious?
think you're in my hangar. I don't think you're in my hangar, man.
Oh, because I was about to say,
Pretty sure you're in your
Bro.
hangar. I had to zoom in
I'm
with the
wondering
scope
if
to
they
see
made
where
it
you
where
were.
vehicles die because that one has a power plant failure on it.
Yeah, you're not in my hangar.
Just lose my hanger.
I wish you could declare, like, in your hangars, like, what door do you want your visitors to come in? What elevator? Or
Yeah,
what side?
I wish they'd do that too. I'm gonna go to Nimbus Terminal and then pick your hangar. See, that's why I like having a large hangar. I never had any problems when I had a large hangar.
Oh, well, you know what? We could put this in our display case.
Note to self:
I forgot we had that.
the 890 jump is cool. And there's a whole lot of people that do
Does
BB.
it mean you go on this side?
I think a lot of people pick New BB as their station for interest.
Oh, I don't know how you put stuff in there. Okay. Note to self. That display case is very touchy. If you just bump into it or try to do anything
Well,
with
I
it.
got a display case right in front of me.
Yeah, I need to move that.
Kind of rude. Being like, yo, bitch. Not here, motherfucker. No, it's not bad because now I know this is your bedroom. That's not a bad place. I'll be honest.
I was trying to use it as a dividing wall.
Right on the waifu. Yeah.
If Pyro was going to be our base, I was going to put the bed in one of those cages.
Right on the waifu. I gotta go take care of something real quick. Guess my
10-4.
son's having a little bit of a hard time.
So what else can we grab? That's one of my prized possessions right here. I love this thing. We have to be careful where we put it. We're going to put it on our end table over here. It will look really good. That carrot. And grab. We'll eventually get all the hearts out, all the heart pillows. Oh, did it go back in our inventory? We'll have to check that out. Oh, do I still have? I think that's a glitch because I got all those out. I don't own a double set, do I? I might potentially own a double set of those. Oh yeah, I'll pull them out. Okay, for whatever reason, I got a dupe glitch there, or I bought them twice in the store by accident because I did buy some things twice, and this might have been one of them. I didn't remember it being one of them. Yeah, I think it just realized, hey, you don't actually have those. Yeah, it's not pulling them out, so that's just phantom stuff happening there. Got other plushies that we can pull out, coins, but they're so daggone small. I do want to try putting up, like, posters. You can only put these up if there's a slot on the hangar wall. And not all hangars allow you to do this. So, yes, I can place it. That is great. That is great. That's going to be really cool. So I can place posters. You couldn't do that at Levski. So So I don't even know what posters I have. We're gonna freaking find out here. It looks like there's one right behind Reg here.
Welcome back. Look at Swifty going through his hangar, making it all purty-like, just like that purty face he got.
And I have some more, I think.
Oh yeah, look at that purty face. Stroke that beard. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Polaris, yes. I have a couple more. I don't know what these ones are. Parasite Special Edition. What's that? This could be interesting.
Oh, this is really fucking awesome.
Isn't it now?
Yeah. I am going to be totally honest, bro. You got to move this fucking table.
Yeah, I didn't think it looked good there, but I didn't know where to put it.
I mean, it anywhere but here. I'm not trying to be rude, but anywhere but in that one spot. No, because then it detracts away from your throne, my bro.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why I
why
didn't
don't
have
you-
it there to begin with.
Why don't you create an area over here to sit at and talk at right over here, and like bring up the station models and put the station models up here. Create like an office area.
Oh, I could do something like that.
Yeah, because I have great ideas. So here, let me grab the table. Let me grab the table. You go get those station models.
I don't think I have station models.
You didn't buy the station models? I thought you said you had everything in this prep store.
You know what? Maybe I don't. Because
Lied
those
to
were
me.
old, right? I have to buy those.
Did you lie to me?
I think I lied to you. So I think the first year I was a subscriber. I have to go back and get those.
50 lied?
I did.
I don't know how I'm gonna deal with this with you. Where are the chairs? They go with this table.
I have to buy them from the Calto store.
What? Well, we're at New Badge. You better get to work.
I know, right? That's a long ways away, though.
Oh. I'm gonna make it very short for you.
Oh, no, don't do it.
I should just do it. Did he like that answer though?
Yeah. That would make it really short for me, for sure.
Oh my god. Oh, that was the first thing that came to my mind. Is like
I had to put my helmet on for extra
very
protection
short
here.
trip. Oh my god. I was about to say, oh, you want to tussle? I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna bring a gun to a knife fight any day of the week, okay? What gun do you have? Oh, you got the P6. Oh yeah, that would have doused me one hit. And oh wait, is this still really bright? I wasn't checking your stream. Let's see.
It's not like horribly bright right now. I think because the area is lit up better than Pyro.
Yeah, we'd have to go check in Pyro.
Like
to
I
see
would,
how
it would not like. I'd just shoot towards the light, and I would definitely hit you.
Yeah. Definitely not like it was before. It is a little blindy.
If you had to put a dollar amount on LTI in the gray market versus the
If
same
you had to
ship,
put a dollar
in-game
amount
6
on
months.
LTI in the gray market versus the same ship in the game was
I'll let
6
Reg
months,
answer this.
10 to 20 bucks. Because we don't know exactly how that's going to work. No, bro, if I had to put it on the gray market. So, all right. I think I did do a video on this. I'm not quite sure. But there's a difference between buying a ship with LTI on the gray market than buying a ship from the Star Citizen store. The difference is when you buy a ship from gray market, I've done it. I bought my Carrack off a Star hangar, just like you. When you buy it, you own that ship. The only thing you can do from that point on is melt it for the value that was put into that ship. However, if you buy a ship off of the Star Citizen website, you have a secondary option. You can then resell it on the gray market. You can only gift, what they say gift in Star Citizen, you can only gift a ship once. After that time, the only thing that can be done to that ship is it can be melted for the current value that was used to buy that ship. Now, like my Carrack, it's like a $600 ship. I did not pay that much for it. I paid a lot less than that, which is the big value of it. That is called the CCU game. It is an upgrade. I will make a better video on that, or I'll try to find a link, because that is a long conversation, too long to have on Swift Owl 7 gaming thing, because a lot of people probably don't want to listen to it and see all the description and all the other kind of junk. But you can usually get ships for a lot cheaper than what their face value is. I bought my Carrack for about $400. And however, the guy only put $330 into the Carrack. So off of Starship Hangar. So you can go onto Starship Hangar and buy a ship dramatically less than the value of the ship. However, inside the Star Citizen, you still have a $600 ship if you want to upgrade it. It's still worth $600. But if you go to melt it, it's only worth how much money you put into it. So it's a long, drawn-out process. I say, it's what you want to do. Do you want to be able to resell a ship, or do you not? But if you buy stuff off of Star Hangar 2, it doesn't go towards your pledge account to show how much money you've pledged towards Star Citizen, so it doesn't up your concierge level. And that's how I'll get into it without taking too much off of Swift Owl 7 gaming time. But
no, you go right ahead. You keep talking, man. You tell them all that they need to know. I don't mind.
Well, yeah, but I will also make a more in-depth video on.
It should be noted too. It should be noted too, because you're talking about LTI. If you get a pledged ship, you're not going to lose your pledged ship. If you pay real money for a ship, there's going to be a way to get that ship back, and I think Reg knows more than I do about that.
Yeah, so LTI, so there's going to be two different kind of things coming up forward. I have a video on it that goes into it on my channel, because I've actually started creating these videos, actually describing it for people who don't know. You're going to have insurance and then warranty. They're going to work in two different ways, and they're going to be able to purchase in two different direct relationships. However, any ship that you buy from the pledge store or Star Hangar, you will always have access to that ship no matter what. Now, what you get with that ship when you claim it is going to be determined by the warranty and the insurance, depending on how much you're going to pay to get it back, and then depending on what you get back when you claim it. Like if you go and upgrade a ship and you don't have the high-end warranty, like you just have no warranty at all, but you had put 5 size weapons on it, you might not get those size 5 weapons back. You're just going to get the ship, and then you'll have to rebuy the 5 size weapons again. You'll just get the base model ship. Now that is how I have come to understand it. I could be wrong, but when they were describing it during CitizenCon of 2954, that is what I understood when they described it at 2954 CitizenCon. And we're now in 2956, so that was 2 years ago. But if you buy a ship, you will always have the ship no matter what, if it's bought from the pledge store or from like Star Hangar or one of the other secondary sites. Hey, Swift.
Yes, sir.
Come stand right in front of me. Right in front of the bed. But back up towards the bed. Keep back up, 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 back up. Turn around right there. I have my helmet on.
You do not have your helmet on.
Okay. All right, turn towards me.
Okay, I'm looking at you.
I was wondering how I can get rid of the. Oh, there we go. Actually, come closer to me, like at a diagonal. I'll tell you when to stop. You're gonna see what I'm doing. Oh, right there. Back up. 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 Right there. Don't move. Oh. Here, I'll move. Stay right there. Don't move. Please and thank you. Welcome the Moldy One to Swift Owl 7 Gaming.
What's
How
up?
are you doing today?
Pretty good.
We
Most
are-
of the
We are annotating the changes in LTR.
Not sure what he's doing.
Maybe Moldy's AFK.
no,
I hear him.
Oh,
yeah, I'm here.
maybe I got. Oh, what's up, Moldy? I can hear you now.
I'll be like, wait, what?
Yeah, I just didn't hear you when you first talked. Yeah, dude, oh, bro, the changes they made, my man.
For 4.6?
Yeah, for LTR. Anything in the subscriber store you can pull up on the cargo elevator.
Am I allowed to move?
Yeah,
thought
yeah,
you
yeah,
could-
you're good. I already took the photo.
Okay,
I thought
thank
you
you.
could pull most of that stuff up anyway.
So apples to apples with 6-month
what?
insurance versus
I thought
same
most
ship
of
with
that stuff was able to be
LTI.
pulled up anyway.
What's the
Subscribers
value
stuff.
of lifetime insurance?
Well, yeah,
is
but
the
now
main
you can pull
question.
up the big items like the flags, the Wicklow bust.
Oh, yeah, the really, really big
The
one.
display case.
There.
The jukebox.
So LTI essentially will get you level 1 insurance, meaning you
Yeah, that's right.
call up
the
the
display
base
case
model
was
of your
in my
ship.
inventory. I couldn't do anything for so
I have
long, so
big
pulled it
ships
out
with
and
6
gave it
months
to one of
insurance. I have
the
big
guys.
ships with
I was
LTI.
playing with yesterday.
I'm not too concerned with insurance right now until they actually start implementing it in game. So, Reg, do you want 6 months or LTI? I mean, obviously you want LTI if you can get it, but I think the question is, apples to apples, ships with 6-month insurance versus same with LTI. What's the value of lifetime insurance? I don't know
So
if there's.
if
Yeah.
it depends on your money value and what you plan on doing with that ship. If it's a ship you know you're not going to get rid of, go to the secondary website, buy it from that secondary website. That's why the one ship I know for a fact I wasn't going to ever get rid of, I bought from the secondary website with LTI insurance, because LTI will still be the best. However, in the long scheme of things, will it really matter? I don't necessarily think so, because of the fact of you will be able to buy LTI tokens inside of Star Citizen at release, and you will also get a transferable LTI token once you become a citizen of the verse by going through the quest chain. That will be given as well, that you can actually transfer in between different ships after a cooldown time. So, you know, it's what you want personally. Do you want to have to worry about that right off the get-go or not? You know, do you think in 6 months you can get that LTI token and then slap it on that ship? I almost guarantee you'll be able to finish that quest line within 6 months. But other than that, I honestly, for me, LTI is kind of a hit or miss. My Perseus does not have LTI. And I mean, that's an expensive ship. And I did the CCU game on that, so I mean, I didn't pay as much as it is worth. But it is an expensive ship, and I do not have LTI on it. I only have 10-year insurance on that one. So, I mean, it is on what you want to do, but I figure once the game comes out, if I get the items, I'll get that LTI transferable token, and I'll just put it on my Perseus, worst case scenario. But I have 10 years to think about it. So, you know, it depends on what you want to do with your time frame. Now, what you can do is, you already have a ship, wait until Invictus comes out in a couple of months, and buy a ship during the Invictus event. They usually have LTI and 10-year insurance plans for ships on sale during Invictus. And then, of course, if you just wait until this upcoming November, which is a year away, I know, you wait until IAE 2956, and a lot of ships, almost every ship in the game goes for sale, and they usually are for sale for, I think, about 10 years of insurance. So I mean, it's a waiting game, but so is the CCU game. I saw a person buy a ship for only 35% of the fair market value by doing the CCU game. It took him 3 years to get there, but he only paid 35% of the ship's cost. Like, it's nuts at what you can do with the CCU game if you have patience. So that's my speak.
Yeah, and that's how they actually make tons of money, by selling those same ships on the
The secondary
black
websites.
secondary websites. Is that they spend years buying and using their CCU game to get super cheap.
Yep, and
prices
the
on stuff.
compilation of tokens from being a subscriber.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the
You can
ASOC
use the
vehicle
20%
retrieval
off
system.
up on anything up to $500, because you only get $100. You can only get $100 off of a 20%.
You are welcome, sir.
But you know, you can put like 10 coupons on one ship, and then you spend $300 buying a ship, and then you go and sell it on Star Hangar for $500. I mean, you just made $200 profit.
You want a
Depending on
basketball?
whatever changes. Yes, please, if you would not mind.
Yeah,
would
I
like
got
that.
3. They're only 3 million each. No, I'll get you one.
But yeah, I'm actually but yeah, I actually have Moldy. Have you purchased
I love
any
how this lights up
ships
over here. They add some dynamic lighting to our hangar. Nice.
from like Star Hangar?
Yeah, I didn't get it from Star Hangar. I got it from let me read what it's called. The impound.
Oh, the impound? Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
got
did
mine
one
from
ship.
Star-
But then I realized it wasn't worth it for me,
Oh, okay.
because
Why
that was
wasn't it
before I
worth
knew
it
the
for you?
Huh?
Why wasn't it worth it for you?
See, I like to learn how to do things. You know, like choosing the hangars and choosing this event and all that stuff. So once I figured out how the CCU game works, and I am a patient individual, I figured, okay, I could instead CCU way my way up to the ships that I want, instead of, paying them
Like
for
someone
a
else
ship.
get a little bit more money off of you.
Yeah, plus the fact if you spend money on your account, you go up higher in the ranks, right? And the little rank system they do, and they give you shit, like free stuff.
Yeah, that's
Kind
why
of.
I buy in the pledge store, is because I'm seeking the highest rank.
And the highest rank, I think my next rank, you get like a free F8, which is freaking insane.
Yeah.
And the best part is you can sell these ships that you CCU, right? So you can spend your current money now to get these ships, and then someone else come around.
One
for
moment, guys.
instance,
I have to mute my
overboard.
mic.
If he decides to get a particular ship, he can, instead of going to the aftermarket, he can come to you and get it for the same price, but it allows you to CCU some more and upgrade your stuff.
Yeah.
You could put it up for sale, like in my other Discord. We have like a little for sale place, and they can put down ships. Like, hey, we got these ships. If you guys want it, this is the price. I'm willing to sell it to you. If you buy it through me, allows you to keep CCU and
Did not
constantly
open. I
upgrade
thought I
your
pressed
account,
the.
while allowing other people to buy stuff for cheap. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
really, I think we have what, 2-3 times a year, plus when they release new ships, where we have a chance to start doing the CCU chains, like really good, really well, and like the Perseus, people will get in it for, I think, when it first launched, people will get in it for
And
like
ultimately
$400,
overboard.
I think.
Yep, I got mine
Three,
for
four.
$423.
If it's not bad in your eyes, it's not bad in anyone's
With
eyes.
doing the
Because no matter what you do or however you do it, everyone is a little bit different in how they go about that.
Yeah, I actually bought another starter pack, even though I already have one.
There's no wrong way to do it.
Was
really.
it Salvation? Because it was an LTI
Oh man, I
starter
need
pack.
something to drink, don't I?
And it's not often you can get an LTI starter pack, because for a cheap price, and then you can upgrade it and then sell it. It's a starter pack plus you can upgrade it.
Yeah, with an LTI, yeah.
So
I got one of the
I think I have bricks on me.
I got one of those as well, and it's just, and that's why I was like saying it's all on as you hear Overboard. It's all on perception and what you want to do. Like I wanted my Carrick that day. I didn't want to wait, and because my wife said I could have it, and I wanted to pounce on that before she said no.
Most definitely. The thing is
So
you,
I didn't want her to take it back, so I just went ahead and purchased it.
good thing about starting to play the game, right, is right now is you can figure out what you want to do when 1.0 comes out. So you can start building up, okay, what ships do I like playing, what ships do I not like playing. A lot of people think they want an Idris, think they want the bigger ships, but the bigger ships are slow, cumbersome, and a pain in the ass inside of atmosphere. I mean, they're terrible, and without a crew, they are unoptimized. They'll get destroyed by other people in tiny ships and big targets. So once you play the game, you can figure out, okay, I like mining, but I don't do it all the time, so I want like small mining ship. Or I like cargo hauling, but I do it a lot, so I want a bigger cargo ship. Figure out what you like doing the most, and then use that as your base chain for what playstyle you do. And then you got base building coming and crafting, and everyone's gonna be doing some form of crafting and some form of base building. So you gotta figure out what you want to be doing as a part of that, right? And you're gonna be the guy mining the materials, refining the materials, building the base. Best thing is get into a big enough org where you can become part of that chain and you can actually see the content. If you're a solo player, you're never going to see the content really. As a org, small orgs, you'll see some of it. In the big org, you'll see a lot of it. And I gotta tell everyone, do not fall for those orgs that are currently out there just demanding you to pay them to be in their org.
That's retarded as fuck.
There's a lot of them doing that right now. They're even doing a monthly subscriber things right now. Like in our org, we don't require any of that. My org, but in particular, I don't think you don't do that in over 30 gaming. So neither of our orgs do that. But we also do giveaways, right? So you don't even have to pay for anything. It's coming out of our pocket for you to get free stuff. You just show up and play and do the event, whatever event it is that we have set up for you to get a ticket for the item, and then we actually live stream the big wheel that we spin.
Come on.
Put all the names in
here?
there.
There we go.
How many ever tickets you get, and we spin it and you get the item. Simple. I think last month in December we did like over $3,000 in my other org in giveaways.
I did not want the 400 die.
It was
I did not
insane.
want the 400 die. I definitely clicked this.
If he was still married, he'd be divorced again.
Yeah.
Yeah, our org is still getting up there. We haven't done too much, I think, right now so far.
There's basketball by the throne.
5, 6. We've given away 6 game packages with LTI as well.
Don't blow up my ship. Please, I spent so much time on it today.
That I've given away.
Don't blow up the ship. Don't do it. Don't do it.
But off of the YouTube channel that the org is kind of built off of. And your ship's getting chopped in.
I know. Oh no. I spent so much time
Just
on that
floating.
ship today. Please, just store it. Just store it. Don't blow up.
The only way to really store it is to quickly go upstairs and store it that way. You should have ran straight to your elevator, kicked Reggie out.
Oh man. I think it did store it.
Nope. Look at it go. Bye bye, chip. Oh, pushed it down. Maybe it'll survive. With one engine. Destroy. Look at that engine go.
Medical will be cool eventually. I do think medical. There's gonna be some medical gameplay eventually. Some people don't think so, but
Moldy, are you on
I
our
think
server
so.
or did you go on another one?
No, I'm not even on right now. I'm just watching YouTube. Saw you guys were online and wanted to see what you guys were up to.
Oh, this turned again? I'm not sure why this keeps
But yeah,
turning.
I always suggest to, like, I've told Reg and Swift and everyone else to just join the other org as an affiliate, because then you can join the events, you can get free stuff, and you don't even have to be part of the org, really. You just get free access.
No, the
And-
medical event is somewhat developed. We found that out the other day. When,
Yeah, but it's like minor. It needs to be.
yeah.
It needs to be better. Plus, it needs to be able to like mark players that are medical, doing medical missions somehow when they're nearby, so people don't accidentally come and kill them.
Yeah,
Thinking
or
that
you
there's
just
some-
kill your orc mate, and then your orc mate will hold down him, and then they res you and then kill you again.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are a affiliate. Yeah, because I actually described your position earlier as our kind of liaison between the Rough Riders.
Hello, ship. I'd like to turn on.
Rowan's
Ronin's Roughnecks.
Yeah, Rodin's Roughnecks. So, yeah. I think Overboard might be joining us. I sent him a Discord thing, so yeah. Well, I hope that works out in the future.
Yeah, I'm attempting to. Well, hopefully this Saturday event that we have. You guys said the big 500-man meetup. What day is that?
March 21st, I believe.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
ways away. I thought you guys said it was the end of this month.
Let's see here. 500 meetup info. March 21st at 4 p.m.
Okay, so that's.
I heard there was a
pretty far
pirate
away.
group
events are
of
the end
medics
month.
robbing people. So nobody calls for help much. That might
Yeah,
very
we
well
did
be
the
true.
400, and I'm telling you,
That might very well be
and they
true.
actually took a picture of the 400 meetup. It was nuts.
Was it laggy?
Not as laggy as I thought it would have been for having that many people there. Like when I say there was 400 people there, I would say there was pretty close, if not more than 400 people. With
that's
how many
nice.
people
Kind of decorating
were
our hangar with
actually
ships now.
there. It was. I mean, I think
Ships
I was
that I
only
don't
getting
use.
The ASOP
20
vehicle retrieval
FPS.
system.
But for inside Lorryville in Hurston, right outside the convention center, I didn't think that was too bad, in all honesty.
Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been delivered to base.
But it was massive. Like you can see that one picture of all the people in the background, and they were all standing in one area, and you could still actively watch people move. It was really cool.
That's nice. When we did like the 100+ PvP event, we started like the server started having issues. But that's also combat and tons of ships flying around, blowing out.
Yeah. Was that
Someone
before Server Mesh?
No, it was during Server Mesh. It was only a couple patches ago, 4.2, I think.
Oh. Yeah, 4.0 changed Star Citizen so much better. Swift Dog Gaming, you have 7. I mean 9.
We do, Reg.
Pop it.
And for those watching, I think Over 30's Gaming is doing a giveaway this weekend. So check out their channel. Reg will tell you more about it for sure.
10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, January 31st.
One of the things I have most difficulty with is trying to get people to use my Star Citizen code before they
Where's my
play the
ship at?
game. Sometimes they
Yep.
forget
Got that cloaking
Oh.
device installed on it.
to enter it in, even though you're literally hand holding them doing it. And you're like, you got 24 hours to enter it in. You got 24 hours, and they wait until the 25th hour to try entering it in. You're like, fuck.
Came over here so we can just run right
We
quickly
both
up to
lost
it.
out on this because
Dude, Swifty,
What happened? Did you fall overboard?
I fell through the planet, Swifty.
Do you need help? I can come get you.
No, I fell through the planet, bro.
Oh, through the planet. Oh, that's right. We're not on a station. Well,
yeah, you're gonna have to exit your main menu.
enjoy that core of the planet.
No, it
Welcome
auto wipe me,
to
so
the
I'm good.
ASOP vehicle vehicle retrieval system.
Will I have my basketball? It has yet to be determined.
Oh no.
Also, I found out what the med gel dupe glitch is.
Really?
Finally figured out what they meant by that and how it's done. I was like,
Vehicle
what the
selected.
fuck is
Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
it's gotta it's basically something that only one person can do at a time.
Oh, I got my basketball, so I'm
You still got your basketball?
good. Yep.
That's the most important thing in life.
So what is
Good.
it?
Yeah, it's med gel dupe glitch thing is the way to do like backpacks and what's attached to your backpack. You can't dupe anything inside of a backpack, just stuff that's the backpack and what's on the backpack. I don't know about the other ways. People have other ways of duping stuff that also seem to work. But I could walk against it.
You won a couple million credits yesterday on another YouTube
Yeah,
channel.
I think it's the only
Unfortunately, I
thing
didn't
I
have
can
the game
understand
downloaded,
it
so I
being
couldn't accept
used
the
for is
funds.
if you wanted to dupe it.
Hey, you know what? When you come
an item
on
in your
Monday,
hand, so
we'll
it has
hook
to
you up.
be
I
like a
got
SIM card for
119 million. That
Exactly.
somebody gave me.
you want to.
I'll give you a couple
someone
million.
figure out.
I'll hook you up, man.
Yeah, or you can dupe the.
I'll give you 10 million. How about that?
Event.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
pretty sure someone was doing that.
Just for you, Overboard. But
But
only
the
if you
egg
like
takes
and
up
subscribe.
25% at a base.
No, I'll
So
hook you up, man.
even if you can dupe it, you can't really
I'll
hold
hook
on
you
to
up.
it long.
Yeah, that sounds kind of bullshit.
It allows you to run and do the big one though, without having to care about any of the other side bullshit.
Yeah, and I mean that was the
Right.
thing. So we went
Citizen
to the big
Hobbs
worm,
gave
and,
a
I
bunch
don't
of
know if you
people
saw that,
credits.
but we went
Yeah,
to the
really,
big worm
man.
and tried
I'm not
to do the
joking.
big worm, and
Somebody gave me
she
like the most I ever earned in
was,
game was 3
we
million
stayed
until
there for a
somebody
full
hooked
hour,
me
the
up
egg
for
never
like
spawned.
250 million credits. So I don't mind sharing a little bit.
Big
I was a
one.
little upset about.
I do have plans for some of them, so I'm not gonna give you
Really
everything, but
what-
I'll give you 10 million for sure.
You talking about the duping of the big egg?
Power on, please. Thank you. And we're parking on this side.
Oh,
over
you want a couple million credits overboard?
I told him we'll hook him up when he gets on.
Yeah. You want some ships? Fuck. All thanks to Big Daddy Hobbs and the Moldy one. Fuck. I actually.
Moldy, if you find a really nice
purchased my
capital,
Molditos.
or not
I don't
Moldy,
dupe 'em
I'm sorry,
anymore.
Overboard,
I
if you
actually
find a really nice
repair my
capital
ships
ship you want
instead of
for like
duping
30
my
million,
ships.
I'll take care of you.
Yeah.
We'll get that capital ship for you, whatever one it is.
I personally don't care about having all this money. We got it.
I'll try
from
to help you
people
out. There's
that,
some
uh,
that might
bought,
be like a little bit more expensive
think
than that.
because,
But I know like the Reclaimer and
Riccolo
things.
ships, and then we just gave it free.
I don't know if
out
I can
to
afford to give you
people in our org,
890,
and
but
we were still. Some people are still getting money. I don't know how the fuck they're getting
we'll
money,
help you.
but they're like constantly trying
We're
to get
good
rid
org.
of money, constantly throwing money at people. So
If they want to get rid of some money, send it more my way. I've been going through it pretty quickly.
Mr.
let's see
Torpedo
here.
himself over there restocking them.
Yep.
Yeah, I need to
So
get to
I've
New York.
actually blown through 50 million in about four days.
Welcome
Oh
to
my.
the ASOP
Yeah,
vehicle
four
retrieval
to 5
system.
days.
Yeah, I definitely
But
want to
that's
save
because
like
I'm
about
actually trying to
50 to
do
70
troop
million
resistance
in my
with
accounts to
keeping my
restock
ship.
0.6.
Just repairing it.
But
So each time I go out with the Perseus, I come back. It costs me about 600K. Well, I can't say I spent 50 million on repairs. I did spend. Let's see here, probably about 15 million in the new Apollo and Triage and Medevac because I bought both
Why
of
do
those
the
as well
Ursa?
at Teacher's Shop.
To the ASOP
Yeah, I need to
But
go
other
over and buy all that.
I'd like an Apollo
Yeah, other
Medevac.
than that, spending
Okay.
that 15 million. So about
I don't know how
would
much that
say
is, but you
35
could
million
probably
I've
pick
spent
that up
on
with what I give
repairs.
you. Absolutely.
I did one repair on the Idris. That was actually really expensive when we got
I'm
in
gonna pull
that
this ship up. here.
Idris versus Idris fight. I paid.
I want the
I want to say that
Apollo
was a little
Medi,
over
or I want
3 million.
I want the
I
Ursa.
paid to repair
The Ursa. I want that delivered.
I like to
There we
just
go.
claim it because it's so expensive sometimes.
Yep. Well, yeah, but I mean, the issue is the money's there right now, so I'm trying to, actually see how much the money
This keeps
can work
rotating.
itself out. You know what I mean?
Isn't that so weird?
What kind of funds? I know it's not going to be a direct reflection of 1.0, but what kind of funds are we going to have to make sure that we're able to
Mr.
farm
Wicklow,
to maintain
stay.
active
Stay.
presence?
Don't rotate. Look at you. You're trying. Oh, you can use this? What? Oh, I can turn him off.
'Cause
I'll
that
turn you
could
off if
be
you
a
ain't good.
thing between boards is being able to, have.
Look at you
be able
doing
to
your little
maintain
dance.
an actual
I like it.
presence will actually cost money.
Maybe if I pull you out a little bit.
Because the true, honest death of a spaceman will be a thing once they get it.
Yeah, I wonder how that's gonna work though.
They explained it at the last CitizenCon.
Quit rotating. Hey.
Yeah, but they made it sound like there was a % chance your guy would permanently die, not a 100% chance he'll permanently die. And then they're gonna take
Correct.
taxes from you, like inheritance tax.
Yep. And then it was like, so if your character does die, from what I have understood from what they said, as long as the stuff is in your hangar, you don't lose it. However, everything else that would technically be in your inventory, they would either take the inheritance tax away from your money, and you might lose everything in your inventory, or vice versa. But you would have to totally rebuild your character. So that means no reputation, all that stuff would be, lost. So all the work you put into that would be lost. But the only way you keep on doing it is by, I guess paying your imprint tax, is what I kind of understood them saying, is where you have to keep on renewing your imprint at stations to get your code, I guess, like reassigned. Compared to like if you're on an Idris and you die like 15 times, you lose your implant durability, and your implant dies out, and then you have a death of a spaceman because you decided you wanted to be in the fight a lot longer than you should be. At least that was the understanding I got from it when I was watching that Citizen Call.
To me, it seemed like they went and had it fleshed out, like they're still figuring out how it's gonna work. I hope that you doesn't permanently kill your rep, because rep grinding sucks, dude. Like, I'm okay if the character getting deleted and paying the tax, but your rep, huh.
Well, but I can see it the other way too, Moldy. I mean, just think about it though. If they put like, hey, let's just say 15 times, right? Off of before you really need to go back and reinitiate your implant to a home base like New Babbage, Area 18, Lorryville, or something like that, right? To I guess renew your implant. Well, that stops people from being asshole griefers.
Well, yeah, I
I'm
agree with
gonna
that.
go
big
on
limit,
to
limit,
you know,
if that's what
they
they
can
want.
only kill you like until they die like 14 times. And they're like, oh, well, I gotta quit, or I'm gonna lose all the work I put into this one character. Now, could they have a griefer character? Probably, but I mean, it is still, a gate. You're never going to get rid of griefing 100%, but it is still a gate to possibly do some kind of good.
Yeah, like I'm agree with that. If they make it so that you only have to renew your implant every like 15 deaths, 14 deaths, 13 deaths, really cares, then yeah, that's fine, because it's easy. You die, you come back and say New Babbage, you go straight to the medical post and then renew it right then and there. Pay whatever your fine is. Don't accidentally run that 15 over that 15 limit, otherwise you lose everything. That I'm completely fine with. But if it's like, okay, a percent chance thing where you die, like 25% chance
We're gonna
you die,
head
you
up
lose
to
everything,
Port
that would
Tressler.
suck.
No, that'd be straight garbage.
Get some ammo to stock up inside of our
Like
Polaris.
if you're within
We'll pick the
range of
Polaris
the
up.
medical facility, and I think that's why they put ranges on the medical facility. As long as you're within range of a medical facility, that permanent death of a spaceman shouldn't really be a thing, unless if you reach that implant durability, I guess you could say,
The limit.
that card. Because they did say it's going to be a card you foot somewhere, which holds all your memories and shit. As long as that card hasn't fried out, you know, and you're within range of a medical facility, there should be no chance of stuff. Now, if you're outside of a range, like say you wanted to be on a medical crisis, and then you decide to drive 50 kilometers away from it, and you die, and then you end up permanently dead because no one found your body, or when you held down him, no one came to rescue you within an hour and 30 minutes. You permanently die. I mean, I guess you're shit out of luck. You didn't prior proper plan, so you definitely had some poor performance. But other than that situation, that would be the only time I would agree on that percentage of personal death not being able to res at a station because, you know, you didn't plan out your excursion, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
How
Because,
does
I mean,
rep
there's
work
so many ships out
PvE
there
and
now
PvP?
with medbeds and vehicles that
so-
there's almost no reason not to have a medbed.
There's two types of
Another thing
rep.
I like
You got your
about,
regular rep here,
Oh.
and as you do
Death thing,
missions,
If it's implemented properly, it's gonna actually make people want.
I don't want to talk
be
over the
part of
word.
multi-group
but
environment.
as you're doing missions,
Exactly.
you
because
got your PvE.
you're less likely to die because you
Generally
have
in
people
this
manning guns, you have
area,
people repairing the
that
ship,
will
ships are
slowly
more
rank
durable.
you up.
Instead of having tons
into
of little
different
fighters running
levels.
around and harassing a bigger
You
ship,
can be
you're gonna have a lot
hostile to
in bigger
people, like
ships,
I am hostile to
bigger
citizens
combat.
for prosperity. So if
Yeah,
I go to
and
any
be
place
part of
controlled by
war
them,
as
they will
well,
shoot me.
Because then, like, you could just have one guy, he'd be like, hey, how
there's some
Overlord said
people
he likes the medical gameplay.
that
Well,
will give
then
you
he
rep for
has
doing
the,
bounties, including
what is
PvP.
it, finish him, bro,
If I need to explain it again, I will. Don't worry.
You know, thank you for, you know, rescuing people, and you gave me a chance so I can go get my shit. Hey, can you drop me off at the nearest station so I can go get a shuttle back to my crap? You know, I think that would be a cool gameplay loop,
feel like
you
I'm
know,
walking through quicksand.
where you need that stuff
Oh,
to where
there we go.
if you die, you just don't pop up
Where's my
in
elevator at?
a city or where your current spawn location.
There it is.
That part of the permanent death of a spaceman where you kind of have to have it planned out, I think would be really cool. PvP currently doesn't affect your rep. You just get Crimstat and Stanton Index. PvE, you take a contract and complete it, it gets rep.
Well, does it PvP though? Like if you're running bounties, I think that does.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
So, PvP doesn't affect rep. However, PvP can affect rep depending on what you do.
Yeah, if it's a contracted PvP.
Yeah. Well, it's like I know the current like in
And that's the bounties, contracted
no,
PvP.
in Pyro. When you do headhunter missions against citizens of prosperity, you get negative citizen of prosperity rep, and vice versa. And then it's like inside Nyx, you do those intersect missions, you get rep with the ghost figure, and you get negative rep with I'm trying to think of that other
Welcome to Robin Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System
Vaughn. So you get positive rep with Vaughn, but negative rep with Intersect, and then vice versa on a couple of those missions inside Nyx. So I think those are going to be the two competing
There's
ones.
my
like
solo
it is
rigged
in
up
Pyro,
right there.
you have
Powers.
Citizens of Prosperity versus Headhunters,
Probably
and
don't
Nyx
even
is
need
probably going to be
all the
Vaughn
life
against
support.
Intersect, if I'm not mistaken.
So I'm just
Yeah.
one person.
It's kind of like probably like WoW, right? And some
Yeah.
of the factions that don't like each other, you get rep with one to subtract from the others. But if you do it right, I bet you'll be able to find a way to get them both maxed out.
Yep, just like the biggest one in WoW was Booty Bay. You know, going against Booty Bay, and then the
You are all
was the
clear to
pirate?
leave.
the pirate faction. I can't remember because Booty Bay wasn't pirates, but you couldn't get the pirate rep without decreasing your Booty Bay rep unless if you went and did this one mission where you could get both of them by killing the the lizard snake people
Yeah.
in the one tree area where you got both Booty Bay and their rep. But I think it's going to be really interesting once all that reputation cycle that they talked about during this last CitizenCon, actually no, during the prior CitizenCon, when they actually went in detail about it, actually comes out to full gameplay loop.
You need to get that Polaris to be fully ballistic, so you have more energy.
I forgot to do that for Swifty.
Core center, ops is cleared.
At some point, when I get back on, I'm gonna have to head back to Pyro and do that. I also want to check out, see if the Nyx mission's fixed. The smuggler intel one, or if they still have the hangar shut off.
Swifty, are you taking off?
I am. Do you need a ride?
Oh no, I was gonna do that thing for you, but since you're taking off,
I am heading to Port T to get some ammo,
You're on your way,
and I'll probably be back.
The proud able to help you.
Yes,
Ammo for
Jay.
what?
Able to visit here at New Babbage again. Innovative creativity.
What does Port T sell that New Babby doesn't sell?
I have never been able to get like all my ammo and stuff there. I guess at the Calto maybe.
Yeah, you go to Cal 2, bro.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I could have, and you could have bought those chairs too. I should have just sent you. Next time, I'm not going to double question myself when you said, "Oh, it's a long trip." I'm going to make that trip very short for you. Does that sound like a deal?
No.
Shields are on.
Well, I'm just taking my gang for a little ride up to the space station and back.
So
I forgot all about the.
yeah,
Railgun and grenade.
well guns, grenades. I almost think they have almost everything now.
You need to go up
Yeah.
to 11
I can't remember
kilometers
if
to
they
get out.
have the boom tube rockets, but I think they do. But they're always like limited supply sometimes because people take them. But
Yeah.
boom tube,
I mean,
like, I wonder how long before the railgun does like. I think. I mean, let me double check the exact damage, but I think railgun does.
What it's not technically a rail gun. What is it called? It's called the, what is it, mash driver, I think it is, or whatever. At least that's what it's called on the Idris. It's not called a railgun actually, from what they listed as. It was funny. I was looking it up the other day. Let's see here.
So the Scourge railgun alpha damage is 9,000. Fully charged, it does 9,000 damage. The boom tube does 50,020
What?
per rocket. Yep.
I mean, technically it's 4 rockets, but still, I would think the railgun would do a lot more damage, or because the boom tube goes through shields too, doesn't it?
Yeah, but does it?
Docking request.
Yeah. The Animus missile launcher. How much damage do you think that does, Alpha?
Well, the railgun does 9k. I would actually say probably like 5.
Nope. It does 150 damage.
150, like 150.
Yeah. Animus missile launcher does 150 per rocket for an Alpha. I think it has multiple rockets, so you can shoot a couple
Oh
of
yeah,
them.
they need to nerf the hell out of that boom tube.
Yeah, either that or buff the rocket launcher and Scourge gun. You
Yeah.
need to figure out.
Alright,
what,
so-
I think.
Yeah, on the Idris it's called a mash driver weapon.
Yeah, they call the Scourge railgun a railgun. That's within its name.
Oh, I know. It's just when I looked at the Idris and it said that, I was like, what? I thought it was a railgun. Mash driver.
Enterprise is cleared to dock.
The boom tube does have a minimal distance, though. It says 2,000, so you can't shoot it up super close. Otherwise, Well, I think I've shot it less than 2,000.
I was about to say, I've shot that thing at like 25 meters and killed 3 targets, so I know that is not right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that doesn't make sense. 2,000? Maybe
No,
2,000 inches?
That is a non-factual statement right there.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the spreadsheet on SP Viewer.
All right, guys. Well, before I have to get ready to pick up my wife, I did post that video on 4.6 LTR update. No, LTP, long-term persistence update on Over 30 Gaming.
Hey, let's grab some
Graciously
supplies.
granted to us by Swift Owl Gaming, who showed us the goods.
It's good to have you with us, Reg.
I'm gonna go eat something. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty hungry too.
Exiled.
Exiled is here. He doesn't like to talk to us though.
People was talking.
Why is he so quiet?
I had my mic up. My bad.
I was gonna say I turned you up to 200% and it still sounded like you were whispering. Have any of you guys tried out the
Favorite
smuggler mission?
ships?
See if they fixed it? Otherwise, I'm gonna have to fly all the way over to Nyx.
I know we were talking about our favorite ships earlier. Thank you, NP, for the
Spectre AI,
subscription.
why does this person keep
Thank you
asking
so
me
much.
to be his friend?
So, my favorite ships, and I'm not really good at what class things are. I know I told right now the Polaris is definitely my favorite capital. I also have the 890 as a capital as well, and that is a beautiful ship too. But I love my Polaris.
Favorite ship each class. Fighter, I would say probably would come between the F7 or Super Hornets and
Yeah, I agree with him. I don't have the F8 yet.
the
I'll try that out.
L21, 22 Wolves.
The Wolves are a beautiful
Cargo
ship.
would be
I use my Polaris for cargo, but I also use my
depends what
Carrack.
size of cargo would be C2 or
I use my Carrack a lot for cargo as well.
Asgard.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
Just because
retrieval
easy
system.
access to the ground and to unloading and loading. Freight. Because that would be under freight.
Your vehicle has
Mining.
been moved to our storage facility.
I would,
Never done
I would
mining yet
put the
in game.
Golem on mining, but Golem doesn't allow you to eat and drink in it, so it's kind of dog shitty because of that one issue. But other than that, it's a good in and out miner. So I would probably go with was it the Prospector for mining?
Yeah, I haven't done any
Good
mining
starter
yet in
one.
game.
Decent ship.
I think the
Salvage
moldy one
really
has some.
don't have a ton of salvage stuff, but the Drake salvage ship is pretty decent.
I
Can't
think
remember
he
what
has
it's
some
called.
good picks. I'd agree with him on most things. Okay, I want this to go to my
When
backpack.
it comes to transport ships, heavy fighter, oof. I'll probably go with. What was that new one? From the Knicks guy?
You don't have grenades? Did I spell it right? That was GR. Right? They don't have.
The Shiv. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The Shiv.
Let's get some food while we're here in the station.
The Shiv is a decent heavy fighter. This I really won't like the F8, I think is just terrible. It's good DPS, but I think they need to fix a lot of things with it. I think it needs to be more maneuverable. It just needs to be better all around. It's supposed to be an upgrade over the F7, not a complete straight downgrade all around. The F7 does like the same DPS, but way more maneuverable. So I would say the Shiv would be good heavy fighter.
I think you got a solid selection here. You guys get jumped a lot by other players just trying to do basic missions, or do you guys escort each other in the org? I don't really ever get jumped unless I'm in Nyx. Sometimes people do, because there's not a whole lot of waypoints right now. Do you get jumped, Moldy, a lot? I don't really.
Jumped, I would say not necessarily, but yeah, if you go to areas that a lot of people like to play, like for instance, a line in mind. People like to farm those locations and like to do those missions, and whenever they see any other players around there, they like to jump them. Same with if you're at, Nyx has had issues where people like to camp out the Levski to
Coming right up.
Stanton or Levski to Pyro, you could say the
Occasionally,
flight path. They like jump people there, but that's more like that has more to do with people wanting to grief than to actually be like pirates.
yeah, I mean, occasionally I'll see a pirate like around Tressler, but it's very rare. Like, I have no problem, even in a smaller ship, doing cargo by myself. Unless I'm heading to an area that I know people like to stop. Like if I'm running drugs for cargo or whatnot, then it's a little more. By a couple other flavors here. You know that flavors
Usually
matter,
most
to me.
jump locations are gonna be PvP locations. There's gonna be like event type PvP. Like right now, there's some people just destroying people's ships as they're transporting goods. But that's more like griefing. That has nothing to do with actual PvP because they're not getting anything from it. But yeah, a lot of the times you get jumped is usually because you're in an area where people PvP, like Pyro. There's exec hangars. There's always PvP there, so you're gonna get jumped if you're not careful. The CZs, you know, contested zones. That's all PvP zones, so you're always gonna deal with people there.
Sometimes.
A line in mine. That's another PvP location. There's a grief location. Kudri Mine. It's like a starter location for a lot of starter players.
Griefers just
Starting out
want to
doing
try to
hand
destroy
mining
you.
and stuff. That place is a griefer location.
But
There's
pirates
not
will
even
take your
being
cargo
jumped. That's
sometimes.
solely due to griefing. You'll have people with big ships sitting there waiting for noobs to show up and they kill them. Or steal their shit. Sometimes. But usually just kill them. Because none of the stuff is valuable. It's like noob stuff.
My placing is not working, apparently.
No. If they attack you, there's a large chance that they're gonna destroy your ship.
Yeah.
There's some pirate people, but I've never met any actual pirates. I've only met people who are out there to destroy your ships. But I've seen YouTube videos of people doing actual pirating. But that's more like an RP type crew, because actual pirating is so slow and boring. You gotta camp out locations. You gotta have multiple players, usually somebody using a, what's that ship called? The one that blocks people from warping away. You gotta use one of those ships. You gotta have multiple people. You gotta have the right weapons equipped, which is...
The current org base is at Microtech New Babbage.
Starting, it depends on what you're doing. And
Yeah.
if you're in an org. Say if you're in an org like the one I'm in, you restart in Checkmate because that's where a lot of our missions are.
So he's
We
in a
do
different
big
org,
warm event.
but he's associates with
We
us.
do exec hangars, and occasionally we'll do a line in mind where we just go to Stanton to line in mind. Right? When you're with a group of people, you usually want to be close by so you can go out and do whatever you want. And when they say, "Hey, we need you," you click backspace and you teleport back to say Checkmate, right? Checkmate in Pyro. But if you are a PvE minor type guy, you don't want to do any PvP, you want to be in Stanton, and I think when it comes to hangars, New Babbage has the best hangars.
Be ready in a moment.
So it's really good to pull out your ships and line them up on the side of the wall. So organize your permanent hangar. I think New Babbage is the best in Stanton. But never go to Levski. Levski is bad. Don't go to Levski. Never do so.
Now,
In
I
my
wouldn't
opinion,
say
if you're gonna do
Levski's
pyro, do checkmate.
horrible,
Some people do some of the other places, but
there's just
if you
not a
do
lot of
Stanton,
content in Levski
New
right
Babbage
now.
for me.
That
I don't think
system's
any of them
under
are great.
development.
Lowville is decent because you have the new deal right next to the hangars. So Lowville is maybe my second choice for Stanton.
And really, anywhere you start,
Oh, it's locked in once you actually lock it in. Once you select it
Yeah.
and click it, it locks it in until next update. Then you can choose a different one. So if you've already picked Lowville, it's locked in until next update.
Levski does have some bugs going on, so
Lowville
I
is
do
a
have to
bad
say,
choice
watch out for
because it's got
Levski.
a new deal pretty close.
Really, wherever you pick, the universe is small enough that's not the biggest deal, but it still takes time to travel from place to place. And when I say it's small, it's not small by any means. I mean, it'll take me 20, 30 minutes sometimes depending on
Shit,
what
we were
ship
doing
I have
a
to travel.
big cargo run and we got locked in.
Hello? I don't know who this guy is.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval
So yeah,
System.
we're doing a cargo run in Levski, and when we got there, our ship froze.
Your vehicle has been
We
delivered to the
froze.
following
To
location.
just get out of our seats, it took 10 minutes. And then to pull out our tractor beams took 10 minutes. Like, yeah, Levski is pretty bad. I mean, since this update, everyone for some reason went to, well, Levski to do like the missions. Not, like, I'm just confused. It's like, the missions weren't only in Levski, so like, yeah, I think almost 300 to 400 people put Levski as their main base, which caused Levski to lag out and crash and have issues.
Yesterday, Levski was bad.
Yeah,
Like,
yesterday and the day before, yeah, it was terrible, man.
I was doing the transport quest, going from Levski to New Babbage, yada, 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 back and forth. Every time I went to Levski, when I left, I could not refuel, and I could not get a map. I had to Alt F4 and come back in to be able to get a map to go away, to leave.
Yep,
What is that? I didn't realize there was lights.
it's terrible.
I heard they redid this
I'm
corridor. I'm gonna go
thinking
down it real fast.
Levski is not going to be worth going until
Did.
all of Nix has been built out, until they have multiple locations in Nix, and they've increased the server count to like 4 servers for that area.
This is gonna be our food chest.
As
All
it is,
more
it's called
food.
Lagski, and it's pretty bad.
Oh, did I not grab
People
our
keep
food
saying, "Oh, it's not
from
that bad."
the
And
station?
no, it's not that bad once all
Did really
the
good here.
all the casual
grab anything
players
from the
stop
station.
playing. And usually, when a new update comes out, it takes like 2 to 3 weeks before it calms down. It's insane how many people you jump in every patch just to play for like a week or two, and then they leave. And that they come back the next patch, which I understand. I did that when I made my account back in 2017. The game was just unplayable for me. So every single I would attempt to play the game like once a year,
Always close your
try out
doors.
any of the new stuff, and then I would get off. Because for me, it wasn't worth the time to play yet.
Always close your doors. People will steal your
last
ship.
year, 2025,
They will raid
was
your
the
ship.
first year that when I actually got on, I've been playing non-stop. Because there's always been something to do and new stuff kept being added. Yeah, but that has nothing to do with loading screens. 10 minutes out of seat has to do with the server being all being overloaded. For instance, one of the biggest issues with this update is that a lot of people got tons of material, like mining material from previous events that disappeared, and people had a lot of issues with the elevators, and I guess they were able to consolidate the stuff properly, so you ended up getting all that stuff back that you lost. and people were taking that stuff, loading it on the outside docks, and tossing it out into space. So you had like tens of thousands of boxes floating in space of like hydrogen, copper, and other materials from previous events just floating there until it got deleted. It was really bad.
I sold mine, got like 3 million.
Yeah, some people were selling it, but some of the stuff, some of the people's areas, like in Checkmate, would only buy certain material. So me and this guy were dumping some material out of his inventory, and we watched as a player jumped into Checkmate, was flying to land, and hit one of the boxes, blew up, and died. It was funny. So many boxes. It was just so funny. He pops in, just flying in, goes, "What the fuck?" Boom, just died. Because you can't see the boxes if they're over 1,000 meters or 1 kilometer away from you. So this like literally, if he's flying in a nav mode, he's usually going over 1,000, about 1 kilometer a second. So he only has a second to see the box before he hits it. So you see him flying and boom, dead. Haha. That is hilarious.
Okay. I should not have made New Babbage my home this time, since it's part of the quest chain. 200-second wait to get out.
One of the things about the no load screen is one of the things that keeps them from needing a load screen is the fact that when you warp from location to location, it takes time, which allows the server to then load all the content into your computer. You can technically teleport around, and it doesn't take that long. Like when you backspace to res from, say, New Babbage to Pyro, which is completely different servers, by the way. So not only are you loading a new location, you're transferring servers. It only takes like a minute. Definitely if the servers are running really nice, it's nice.
We're gonna undock before we.
Kind of makes it kind of sad that there's a lot of modern games that don't have that technology, which I'm hoping
just so no one rams
they can
us.
sell the server meshing to games like to future games that are like WoW. Could you imagine having the entire WoW universe, like dungeons and raids and everything, 10 times bigger, and not having a load screen or anything like that?
Yeah. And also,
what server meshing allows is for you to make the world as big as you want. It's all based on how many servers you have, though. So if one server is hosting all WoW, you could put 10 servers and then multiply the size of the map by 10. Because each section of the map would be controlled by a single server instead of the entire whole map. Also allows for much more people to play on the server. So you can have, instead of like a cap of 5,000 players on the whole server, you can have a cap of 50,000.
All hands prepare to leave space dock.
All hands to your stations.
There's also a timer on those docks. So, like, it would have restored our ship if we wouldn't have left. So I also just wanted to get out of here a little bit.
Shields are off.
We're entering nav mode. That's why our shields go down. So nav mode is how we do our large quantum jumps. But nav mode is also how we can go faster through space without being in warp, if you will, warp speed.
Did you finish the quest?
But it pulls our shields down. We know about how many players own this. I think there's some statistics on the website, so you don't have to check out the website.
Did?
What?
Did you finish the quest?
No, not yet. I'm still not even quite 50% there.
Ouch.
Yeah. So, on the website, they'll give you some stuff, but they don't tell you everything. Like, they don't tell you
what many players,
what levels players are at, like concierge levels.
If you know how many people own it, I can show that real quick.
Yeah, they'll give you basic stats, but they like how many people own it, and I think how many people are playing right now. but they don't. You won't be able to see how many people own this type of a ship or how many people are this level of concierge. They keep that pretty hush hush. You can estimate it, but
probably 10% of those accounts are bot accounts because people use them to increase their what do we call it?
So Swift, do you have pre-recorded sound clips you play? Yes. To coordinate to correlate with your activities. I do. Yes. So
but they use them to do CCUs. They sell the accounts. They sell the ships. They use them for hacking, for duping.
I got a whole bunch and a different variety of each.
For just making, they'll buy an account, like an alt account, like how I own an alt account, to give themselves access to.
I am the Discord's
special
guard.
Event items and
crap, let's slow down.
What's it called? You go up on the referral codes. Yeah, referral
We're
codes.
good. We're
Use
good.
that for referral.
Just getting a little close to the surface.
But if you want to say consistently, I would say easily on a day-to-day basis, you have probably 20,000 players on and off, easy, all over the world. You'll always get in the server. Servers get up to, if you're lucky, you'll get on a server that goes up to 750 people, but usually you're on servers that are around 500. So you'll be on a server with 500 other players usually.
I also
Some of the
have
best
the Toby
fights
eye
I've ever
tracker,
been in, though,
so
have been on servers with less than 100 people.
Yeah, but that's good because the server isn't being overloaded. So you want to be on a lower pop servers, and it lets you do content on lower pop. On high pop servers, you usually try to do content. You're always having to fight someone.
Yeah.
you have to wait for a hangar here.
But the best, what I'm saying is the best PvP content that I've ever been involved in is on a low pop. It just happened that we all ended up at the same place at the same damn time.
Okay, the lowest pop so far I was on was a population of 4. Me, 2 guys that I was playing with, and 1 random that was in Pyro doing exec games. It was hilarious. We were on super late at night. It was like 2 Europeans, like French guys, I think they were. I was playing with, and we looked at the server pop on, and I was like, "Dude, there's no one on right now. We can do like a line in mine." So we did the line of mine thing like 3 times, and then they decided to go to exec hangars because the other guy that was doing exec hangars said that no one was there, and pretty sure the other guy was getting off pretty soon. So I don't know what it was, but we were on a specific server that just no one was playing. It was hilarious, flying around on an empty freaking server like that, getting away with whatever the fuck you wanted to do. To my understanding, those particular servers are usually end up being South African servers for some reason. Those servers always have people on a specific point of the day, and then everyone shuts off, and then the servers are empty. But you have to be lucky to get one of those servers. You have to know someone in South Africa who's playing on one of those servers and then join on them.
We are preparing to land the ship. Go to Blue Alert and report to Code Blue stations.
I'll look over at the chat in 1 second. Where did we land?
You shouldn't have to dial it down much. 3080 Ti is plenty good enough of a GPU. The game is more of a RAM hog. So depends on how high of resolution you're playing on and how much system RAM you have and graphical RAM. So I would suggest not trying to play the game on anything less than 8 gigabytes of graphical RAM and nothing less than 16 gigabytes, preferably 32 gigabytes of system RAM. But you can play 16. It's just you're gonna have issues here and there. You're just gonna want to crank everything down best you can to reduce how much RAM it uses, because that's the bigger issue. You can tone up your paging file size though. That'll help you out with low system RAM.
So I have
64 gigs. So yeah, you're plenty.
Yeah, you look like
you should be fine.
Good build. I got 32 gigs of RAM.
You should
I'm
go play
doing
the
the
game with
480,
4080.
4080.
It on max settings, just probably not 4K.
And I have like the 1400K processor. I think it's i9.
Yeah, 12 gigabytes of memory. Yeah, you don't want to play at 4K. For some reason, I thought the 3080 Ti had 16.
You'll have a good experience. I'm pretty sure you'll have a really good experience.
That's kind of fucking sad. 3080 doesn't have 16. Yeah, because the AMD equivalent had 16. That's one good thing about AMD is they always have tons of memory on their cards, even though the cards don't perform as well.
That doesn't fall fit in there.
Quickest way to check is to just do Control Delete. Go down to Performance and check there. You can see exactly what you have.
There we go. So these are extra. We'll just merge that in with that stack, maybe, potentially. There we go. I don't know where I got this.
Yeah, I
What's
was
this?
trying to load this game up on my laptop. My laptop, I upgraded the system RAM to 64 gigabytes. It used to have 16, and it could load the game, but it would have issues. So the graphics card has only 4 gigabytes, right, of graphical RAM. The graphics card's a decent graphics card. It's just because it's the laptop, they decided to give it no RAM at all, which is stupid. It's a 3050 Ti,
Can we hang posters in
and
here?
I can load in the game with everything on low and at 1080p, and I can play. But the problem is crashing can occur because the graphics card's RAM is way overutilized, so the game can crash, which sucks. Like if you're in deep space doing nothing, you can play fine, but when you're on planet in any high load areas, you'll have crashing issues. But that's with my laptop. That's why I always find it odd when I hear people with better computers unable to play the game, and I'm like, well, I can play it on the laptop, let alone, like, I don't play it on the laptop, but you can.
I'm looking for poster slots after hanging posters.
I'll always have tempted to use my laptop as
ships you
a
can.
second, just to have it as my second account on it, and just have them sit inside of like a turret, a gunner's turret.
I need to get a ship for my second account.
My second account just has a starter ship, so he doesn't need anything else.
Well, I had I started my second account to get 2 LTIs for free, basically. So he has nothing. Absolutely nothing. I gave it all to this account for the LTIs.
Oh, okay.
And I got some more stuff here. US. I'm at work right now. Checked online. Says the 3080 Ti has 12 gigs of RAM. You were thinking about system. Yeah, I have 32 just regular system RAM. And I play just fine. All default settings. I'm going to split this up a little bit because I didn't have enough storage in that last chest. I'm going to split this up too. I think we need to decorate our captain's quarters a little bit. Oh, they added this. This is wow, yeah, that is cool. Can I see myself? Oh, I can't quite see the screen. Oh yeah, I can see myself. There I am standing. Can I wave? Oh, I tried to wave, but it snapped me out of that screen. Okay. I need to get some guns to hang up there, some of our fancy guns. We're gonna go grab those. So now we're decorating the interior of our ship. Head on down. Exit ship, please. I'm very muchly a fan of physicalized everything, so I try to have, you know, if there's a lot of stuff, I'll put it in chests and whatnot, but I do try to have chests specifically for ammo, for med stuff, for food, engineering supplies, and I do love to decorate quarters and things, mainly on ships that I know aren't going to get blown up right away. Like, the goal is never to get this Polaris blown up. That is a goal. So
well, yeah. Overboard. Yeah, that's why I looked up. I said the 38 Ti has 12 gigs of system RAM. Not system RAM. 12 gigs of graphical RAM. Your system RAM is 64 gigabytes. That's plenty. Your graphics card should be plenty. But like I said, you probably won't be able to play at 4K with everything maxed out. I don't know. Your screen size is 57-inch G9. To me, that Samsung would mean it's 4K. So if you're gonna play at 4K, you're gonna want to crank all the other graphical settings down to low.
I'm gonna send you my list in
So I'm pretty sure
chat.
at 4K, I think it uses more than 12 gigs of graphical RAM.
Can I switch accounts? No, that's not gonna work.
But I think a lot of games are like that now. If you're playing in 4K, if you're doing 1440p, it's fine. You can do whatever you want. But if you're doing 4K, that's going to be much more demanding until they optimize the video game itself, which will be 2028. It's going to be optimized here, I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna check.
2027, late 2027, 2028.
Manage
Yeah,
Google.
if you're doing 1440p, you should be fine. The thing is, if you actually look at the graphics settings in game and you crank them up and drop them down, other than view distance and a couple other small things, you're not going to notice a big difference. The game, for some reason, how they're doing because it's not optimized, how they're doing their level of detail, LOD, a lot of people call it, is pretty bad. There's not like a massive difference between the highest setting versus the lowest setting. That's why some people will say certain settings when they look on optimizing the video game for max FPS is the highest setting doesn't really drop your FPS that much versus the low setting. The biggest issue is graphical RAM, is how much RAM it uses. So if you have enough, you're fine, but if you don't, your FPS is going to drop and you can have crashing issues. And just like a lot of games, if you have a super powerful system, it will reduce how often you crash. If you have an underpowered system, you're going to crash more often. So that's why a lot of people say start with low and then work your way up on the settings and see which settings you notice the difference, which settings you don't notice anything, and it's just garbage. Another thing to look at is certain areas, like in Stanton, like the cities in Stanton, like New Babbage, Levski. Those areas are gonna have much higher system usage than your normal play style. So when you're out of space, flying around, that uses almost no system resources. When you're mining or fighting people like PvP, that's some system resources, but not a lot. And when you're on space stations, it's a little bit more, right? But so when you're off the city areas on planet, you're usually almost any system that has 8 gigabytes of graphics RAM and 16 gigabytes of system RAM, you're usually fine. You don't have any major issues as long as you're off those city areas. That's another good thing about spawning in a place like Checkmate is it's away from all the cities. It is a main capital area, so there is some performance hit, but not as much as other areas.
Check this out. I'll share my screen.
Hang on, I have to figure out how to get
Look
this
at this
here.
crap.
All those people all scared.
Look at them all, though. What the hell is going on in Area 18?
someone figure out how to shoot a gun. And now they're all freaking out.
Yeah, but there's never this many people.
I have to post this in 2 chats, apparently.
I just came here to get my 600i. And that's a lot of people. That's crazy.
Trying to figure out where I can. Why isn't it?
Oh,
letting me
no
do
way.
this?
The doors are lagged shut.
Hey, Swift, you should get, instead of giving him the information you gave him, you should actually just give him the model of your CPU.
I don't even know
your
that.
GPU and system RAM. That's all people really need to know. All the black case fans.
Yeah, I just
nothing when it
copied
comes
and
to
pasted
system
what
problems.
was in. It was just easier for me on the go. I
Like
couldn't,
for me,
I
I'll
couldn't even
type
get the
in-
whole thing in the chat, but yeah. Sorry, I think I was holding down the wrong push to talk.
Right.
I will paste my stuff in the chat for our next stream, what I'm running, if that helps. Okay, we are going. What were we going to do, guys? I don't. There was a chair here, wasn't there? There was a chair here. I know there was.
See, that's basically all people need to know. Your CPU, your GPU, and how much system RAM you have at what speed. But I'm also a techie, so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna paste it into the chat. The next, not the chat, but my oh, what's it called? You know, the video description. Next time I stream.
Oh yeah. And save that as your basis description for every video.
Yeah, it's just
I think
I don't have the time to go through and figure out what I got. I was hoping it would paste it all in one go, but I guess there's a limit to that.
Yeah, and for me, I build all my computers, so I know every single part. I know where what's weak in the system and what's not. So I never buy pre-built because they always cheap out on something and they always overcharge you. Always.
You know, I do hear you. I've never had a problem with pre-built, and I've heard other people have problems. Maybe I've just been lucky, but my pre-builts usually last quite a long time until I do something stupid to them. My last pre-built,
Well,
the
yeah.
only reason why I don't have it is because I touched the USB next to the power button and I shocked myself, and that fried something inside of it.
You just reminded me. Well, one time I cooked a USB port because I had like I think it was I had a USB Type-C connector. I was trying to plug it in the back of my computer, but I was being lazy and trying to reach around and plug it in. And I shoved it into a USB Type-A connector, and it caused it to short out between where the power comes in and one of the other connections, causing it to get the USB port
Oh, it looks
to
like
fucking
that
just fry
fixed
itself and stop working. It's a big old spark too. It was like crazy.
I
I was like,
purposely
what the
bought
fuck?
a special desk. Well, it's not really special, but it has a metal frame, and I always touch that frame now whenever I turn my computer on, so that way make sure I'm grounded, that I'm not charged. I used to do a lot with black powder and stuff, making devices for certain organizations to put in their cannons, and
Oh yeah.
and so I'm like, follow that rule when you turn on your computer.
Yeah.
I don't know what we came back here for.
When you
What
say
do we-
water cooled system overboard, do you mean like all in one cooling or a custom water?
I just have all in one. I just have all in one water cool system, and it does the job for me. Most times my unless I'm playing Star Citizen, most other games, my video card fans don't even kick on. My case fans do, but
Yeah, I'm talking to Overboard because he said he got a water cooled system on.
I'm sorry.
All in one.
I'm sorry, I didn't see that in the
Yeah.
chat.
For my computer, I don't want to custom water loops are so expensive, and maintenance is not the best. So I've never done it because
So-
of that. But my RTX 5090 kind of makes me want to put in a custom water loop just for it.
I cannot
Because
remember
that
what we're
fucker
doing.
is, it's insane. I actually was thinking of doing because it's winter, of doing a custom water loop where the water lines go to a radiator that's located outside in a filtered box.
Oh, we were going to decorate the
Right?
interior.
Okay. Yeah. If you're doing a single loop, you usually want to go like
Grab a couple of
CPU
these.
to radiator to GPU to radiator to your what's it called? Your reservoir back to your CPU, because the reservoir will have your pump. You know, so it does the cooling, or do it the other way around where it goes to GPU first, radiator, CPU, radiator, back to your reservoir. But again, it has to do. The problem with custom water loops is they're so expensive, right? Even if you do it yourself, right? The parts are so expensive. You could upgrade. Like, for instance, if you built that computer yourself back when you bought it, overboard, I bet you, if you built it yourself and you didn't use a custom water loop, you used an all-in-one cooler for your CPU, and for your GPU you left it alone, just left it with whatever it came with the fans, you probably could have upgraded that 3080 Ti to a 3090, or if 4000 series was out, you could easily upgrade it to a 4000 series. Just because how much money you would save. It's insane how much money you save by not doing custom water looping, because even though you can reuse the radiators, when you upgrade the system and change out stuff, usually you can't reuse the water lines. You want to swap them out anyway because they get filthy, and you want to clean out the radiators as often as you can. But the radiators can be between $100 to $300 depending on which one for each radiator. Right, and then the pump is like $150, and the reservoir depends on what reservoir you get. Can be cheap to expensive, say $50 to $200 for the reservoir. So you're already looking at, let's say, 600, 700, 800 plus the water lines and stuff. And this is you doing it yourself, so you're looking at just under $1,000 of doing your own custom water loop. Right, if you're looking at quality parts, if you're looking for cheap parts, you might be able to get that down to like $400. But no one ever wants to. If you're gonna go out of your way to do custom water loop, why would you spend $400? That seems like you're asking for something to fail.
Not to mention you have to clean it like every 3 to 6 months, and then you're messing with water around your motherboard.
Yeah. If you do everything perfectly, you can push out the cleaning out to a year. But again, it's a mess, and whenever you clean it, I always suggest just replacing the lines, just so you don't have to deal with trying to clean out the lines. You just dump the lines, clean out the radiators and fluid, and then put them back in. But then you have to take apart, like, for instance, the water blocks, which means you have to fully deassemble like your GPU and your CPU water block, and clean out the fins, the micro fins that they use, and be careful not to bend any of them or damage them. Yeah. It's a pain. That's why if I ever do any custom water looping, it'll be only for the GPU side, because the GPU is the only thing that really matters these days. CPUs, as long as you keep the system cool, the CPU is fine. You don't need overclock CPUs. You don't gain much performance overclocking CPUs anyway. You gain a couple percentiles. It's stupid to do overclock on CPUs. Even on GPUs, unless it's very specific CPU, its overclocking again is only a couple percentiles. Usually just the performance you gain from water cooling the system is more than is what you would want more than anything, because most systems, when you keep the system cooler, it runs at higher clocks for longer, which means you get the performance without having to overclock it and possibly damage it. Yeah, every single time I look at custom water loops, I'm like, yeah, they look nice, they're cool, but they never pay for themselves.
I like to get souvenirs from around Averse go places too.
But yeah, I was thinking about putting a custom water loop outside. Just have like some kind of like haul line connector, like inside your wall, so you can connect to it, and it goes through your wall to outside to a radiator. Because then when it's winter time, you're getting like freezing or just above freezing temperatures for just the air, and then it's the radiator just cooling your CPU massively, or GPU I mean, and which will cause you massive performance gain. The issue would be condensation issues. What you would have to pay attention to. That's always an issue though when you're using.
Put a big old aluminum block outside. Just have the water go to that. That would work.
Yeah. You wouldn't even need fans at that point. You just need to cover the aluminum box thing so that it doesn't get dust on it, so like it filter the pogs.
Yeah.
And just the ambient temperature would keep it cool if it's a big aluminum radiator of some sort. So one guy was using a car radiator. Yeah. Big thermal mass, no fans needed, just put it out there, ran tubes down to his system. And the ambient air kept it cool.
Yes, this is an eyeball. Oh, is it going to stay up there? Oh, there. We need to rotate that.
So I have the F7 Executive. What gun should I put on that?
On what? F7?
Yeah, the Executive F7.
I would try to put full ballistics if you can. If you on the parts that can use breaknecks, you want to put breaknecks, and then the rest you just look for the best. Speed forces DPS, because you want projectile speed for, as if you're doing PvP. If you're doing PvE only, you just put like the revenants and the highest damage DPS weapon, or ballistics. But I would go with full ballistics with current meta.
Exactly. So basically the revenants are the ones that I can purchase, right?
Yeah, the revenants you can purchase. Breaknecks you gotta have someone do for you from a shiv. I don't think they've added them in the game yet. If they were in the game, they'd probably be at Nyx.
Some more trophies.
So you put revenants, and then you have to do like shredders
Move the
or
ship
something.
up a little bit before we store it.
Go to like DPS calculator and see which ones are the best.
Guys, after we store our ship, I'm gonna go grab a lunch. I will be streaming Star Citizen later today, but I don't know when that stream will take place. But hopefully you've enjoyed watching me decorate the hangar. Actually, we've had a lot of people. I might
Right
actually
now,
not need to move
because
it.
of the penetration that
No, we're good.
ballistics
We're on
have
a
through
path.
shields, the time to kill or knock out is much faster. Because once people lose armor, at least in the last patch, second your armor goes away, all damage goes straight to your generator and kills your ship. So ballistics not only does damage to your armor, but also does damage to the hull, which means even if the guy's generator does get killed, the ship will get killed faster. So all around better.
Well, the wrong deck. That was take that.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set that up today. I think it has extra guns, right? The Exec does.
I am impressed that you guys have all joined us for hangar decorating and ship management. So I hope you guys like that. I enjoy doing it.
Yeah. I would suggest if you do decide to build a brand new computer from scratch,
hey,
since
we'll see
Intel
you at
requires
perfect
you to
time.
upgrade your motherboard anyway, I would go with AMD.
Welcome
Even though
to the
they're getting
ASOP
close to
vehicle
the end of
retrieval
the
system.
Go ahead, store the ship, and then that's going to be it for me for this
AM5
morning.
platform. I think they
To the
have
ASOP
another 2
vehicle
generations of
retrieval
AM5 before they go to AM6. But you go with AMD, at least you know you can upgrade your CPU without having to buy a new motherboard every single time. With Intel, for some reason, they went to a model where every single generation you have a new motherboard, a new socket for your new CPU, which kind of sucks because that means you can't reuse any of your old stuff other than maybe your RAM, if it's the same, DDR5 or DDR4.
Like and
I would go with
subscribe.
AMD's, and I would probably stick with like an X3D.
I'm going to wait for him to
CPU.
finish talking, that way you guys can hear everything. Guys, I'm going to head out, and I'm going to grab lunch. I'll be on this evening sometime, so we'll catch you later.
Oh, Reg came back.